stick to that stupid story. And let me just tell you, I don't want to hear you talk, say shit to me. What I told you before I met. Don't tell that attorney to call me, because we ain't making no deal.
On the night of August 29, 2022, deputies in Jefferson County, Ohio, responded to a disturbance call at a home in the Dillonvale area. What they found inside left officers with more questions than answers. Tina Gamble, the wife of Joshua Gamble, was severely injured. But as investigators dug deeper into what had really happened between the couple that night, the story only grew more confusing. Was it the tension that had been building for years that finally exploded, or was there shared blame? This is the interrogation of Joshua Gamble.
What did you remember Sergeant Henderson, the guy that responded there tonight to take care of you and Tina, take care of Tina?
No, I didn't.
The first deputy that showed up?
I was in the back of the cruiser.
What did you tell him when he first arrived?
Everything I'm telling you.
As in what? You told him the whole story?
Yes, sir.
And
then he had me wait for him.
Do you recall when he was detaining you? You remember being detained by him before you got put in your cruiser?
He just opened the door and asked me to get in. Put me in handcuffs.
Yeah, that's detaining you. He's putting you in handcuffs. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't give him a problem or anything.
No, I didn't say you did. I was just asking if you remembered that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember explaining to him what happened?
Yes, sir.
And telling him that you and Tina got rowdy? It got rowdy tonight?
The only thing I mean about getting rowdy is we were just getting loud. We got loud and we're yelling at each other and just caused each other stress.
Well, you getting loud doesn't make her end up on the floor.
No, as I said, I don't know how that happened. I went to bed, so I didn't get no more stress from her. And I didn't want to keep being a little fucking kid and just keep running my mouth. So I went to bed after I'd helped her take some dishes downstairs.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of helped out around the house real quick, and then was just like laying down. I didn't get any good rest last night. I woke up in most horrible pain with broken bones on my body, and I just wanted to rest it up and heal.
What bones are broken in your body?
It feels like my ribs because I'm having a hard time breathing.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, do it.
I've been having a really, really hard time breathing today, and I've been coughing stuff up. And it wasn't like that 2 days ago.
What did you end up, when you guys were in an argument this evening, you and Tina, what did you end up hitting her with?
I didn't. And I didn't say on the phone that I hit her with anything. I just said we got rowdy, and I meant that we were getting loud and ornery and just causing each other stress. Because I wasn't going to hit her.
Well, during the 911 call, you said yourself she's probably not going to be getting up.
I tried to wake her up. I tried pinching her. I tried pressure points. I tried touching her calmly first, and she didn't. So then I tried pinching and pressure points, and she didn't respond at all.
Well, listen, Josh. You got to look at it at this standpoint.
Because I was going to take care of her if she woke up without having to call 911.
How was you going to take care of her?
The way I took care of her dad, I saved his life.
How'd you do that?
Heimlich maneuver when he couldn't breathe.
Oh, yeah? When was that?
2 years ago, when we were driving down the road, and he was the one driving. And I said, you might want to pull over. He pulled over, she got out, and her son got out. They both just stood there and looked at him and just looked at each other and didn't know what to do. So I got out, did Heimlich maneuver on him, got him to cough it out, pat him on the back. He could breathe better, and I told her son to drive. I saved everyone's life.
You and Tina were the only ones in the house today, this evening, right?
I don't know. Like I said, the house
Oh,
was
when you
broken into. I couldn't tell.
Well, you said the house was broken into earlier during the day, so
Right.
it wasn't broken into while you were there. Correct?
I don't know. I was laying down also.
Your
And
best-
that window downstairs in the basement
Uh-huh.
for the kitchen is ground level. So you can just sit on the ground and just get in.
Mm-hmm.
You can see on the floor, where the floor sunk in, that that's been done a few times, because the floor sunk at least a foot right there.
Well, Josh,
Something's funny there, because I'm waking up in the most horrible pain ever, broken bones in my body, and it just, something ain't right in my head anymore.
listen, I think it'd be your best, it's in your best interest to just tell your side of the story as to what happened tonight
I am.
between you and Tina,
I did.
and explain to us how she got the wounds on her head.
I don't know. The wall at the bottom of the steps is concrete.
Yeah, there's no blood on it, though.
I said there wasn't a mess. I went and grabbed her before there was one.
Well, how'd you clean it up?
I didn't clean it up. I dragged her up the steps before there was even a mess. I didn't wait 2 seconds, not even, before I heard that last bump.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I heard the first bump, I was there at the top of the steps, and I couldn't reach down and grab her from falling down the rest.
So you're saying now that you watched her fall down the steps?
No, I couldn't reach. I didn't watch her at all. She was right there at the bottom of the steps as soon as I opened it.
Well, the way you explained it to 911 and the way you explained it to the deputy responders, you two got into some kind of physical altercation.
I did not touch her. We did not touch each other. We yelled at each other. We got loud.
Well,
We caused each other stress, and then when we were stressed and we're not thinking right the way we're walking, because we do that all the time, and we end up tripping on something. We do that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her earlier, before we started yelling, I said, if we're going to be doing this, we don't need to be going up and down the steps. The steps are very unstable. The house is so fucking dangerous. It needs condemned. Black mold everywhere. It's unstable. The whole damn thing's on a lean. It's fallen. So it's not safe to walk around when you don't have the right proper balance.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're just throwing yourself around. That's not cool to do. I fell down.
Throwing
there a
yourself
few times.
around? Who was throwing herself around?
I do. I just said I throw myself around when I get upset and don't think when I'm walking around sometimes, walking up and down them steps.
Well, when you was upset, did you happen to throw yourself around and hit into Tina somehow?
No, sir.
No?
I told you I got away from her until I heard her falling. Well, actually, I heard noises falling. So I figured it was her falling and went and saw her. And then went and pulled her up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Called 911 after I tried helping. And I realized that there was nothing that I could do because she was not responding. So made sure that I talked with 911 dispatchers and let them know.
So if I played that 911 tape in here, would that jog your memory?
As to what you said?
I'm telling you what I said. We had our altercation. We did not get physical. When I say we got rowdy with our lips. We were getting loud.
Well, you said she raped you. I mean, if she raped you, she raped you. I mean,
I said
it is
someone
what it is.
raped me. I don't know if it was her or not.
You said her.
You found out she was a transvestite.
Somebody said that.
You said that. That's what you told 911.
But I didn't.
And then you took care of the problem. Which we're just trying to figure out how you took care of the problem. That's all you got to do, is just explain to us how you took care of the problem.
If
All
something
we
happened, just tell us.
All we did was just get loud with each other, yell, And I went the other direction into the other room because I wasn't even allowed to leave the house.
Listen, people make mistakes.
I know this. I mean, look how I ended up to where I'm at. And then back with her. I should have just stayed here. I wouldn't have had no mistakes like that.
Like what?
Going back to more stress.
Which leads to an altercation.
If you got the wrong mindset, yes. But like I said, I had the right mindset. I went to the other room.
Well, let's just say you had the wrong mindset.
I put some music on and went to the other room and tried to have a nap.
And if she kept bugging you and keeping you awake, what would happen?
I'd ignore her.
You didn't get into it with her?
No, she's not worth that. Not anymore. I'm waiting to save some money up for a divorce and just not have the stress anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the smartest way to handle it.
So you want out of your relationship then, any way you possibly can then, correct?
I will always give her credit for the rest of my life because she saved it.
I understand that, but you just said you wanted a divorce.
She invited me out of nowhere. Didn't even know who I was, and I was living in my Jeep. And I told her I'll be there shortly. We made the best of everything that we had going for us.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what's going on. Like I said, the last couple of days were really weird.
As to what?
It just wasn't right when I woke up. I could not breathe at all.
You think she did something to you?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming her for anything.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm just asking a question there. When's the last time you seen your tomahawk?
Like I said, at least 2 years ago, maybe more. I haven't seen that thing in a long time. I've been missing it because I've been trying to do some wood for when we cook outside on a little wood grill that I made for us.
Uh-huh.
Because that would have been perfect for that. But I haven't seen it in over 2 years.
The bruises she has on her
All of
arms.
my other things I haven't seen in just about the same amount of timing, too.
The bruising she has on her arms. Did you guys get into a fight earlier in the day? You grabbed her by her arms or anything that you bruised her?
Mm-mm. I noticed that. And she wouldn't tell me how she got it. She said she tripped. And I don't know. We have tons of cats, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Them damn cats like to get under your feet when you got just a bag of chips.
You can't think of any way that she'd have had them marks on her.
Yes, sir.
She has a cut on her chest. A little cut she has.
I know she's got a lot of scars.
No, this is fresh cut she has on her chest.
Okay.
How'd she get that tonight?
I don't know.
Because that's not from falling down the steps. She's got a fresh cut on her chest here. Like right above her breast. She's got a little cut.
I don't know.
Did you happen to hit her with anything? And it just cut her?
No. Like I said, I saw a lot of blood when I got her into the living room. When I was trying to get her conscious, and then
Where was she bleeding from?
It was all on her. I don't know the exact point from blood because it was all on her.
Yeah. Did you get any on you?
No, but I've got a lot of pain in my chest. I can just barely touch.
So
right
you
here.
carried her up the steps with all that blood?
I said she wasn't making a mess until I brought her upstairs.
Okay. And then she just started bleeding, you didn't get no blood on you at all? And you were rendering aid to her? You were trying to help her?
I had a hold of her hands.
Well, her hands had a little bit of blood
I
on them.
didn't have
too.
her head on me or anything. I had a hold of her hands. I made sure that her head wasn't moving, but I didn't have none of her body on me.
So you had no blood on you at all?
You
were changed?
The officers, I didn't change clothes at all. The officers here showed me how to get somebody upstairs one time when they pulled me up, when I couldn't breathe right. They just drugged me up the steps, but they pulled me by my hands. They didn't put any parts of my body on me at all. You're right. And they didn't hurt me at all. And it wasn't painful at all for me that way, so I figured that would have been the least painful for her. They showed me a method that worked pretty well.
And that's what you used?
What the officer showed me, yes. It wasn't painful. It was clean, and it got her in the safest spot.
Well, you were trying to help. You were trying to help her, right? You said.
Yeah, I definitely helped her when I brought her up the steps.
Yeah. What was you doing to help her?
To try to get her conscious.
Yeah.
I said first I tried gentle touch, like baby touch, because that's how people do me sometimes. That didn't work, so I tried patting. That didn't work. I did a pinch. That didn't work. I did pressure points. That didn't work.
And she was bleeding. You didn't get no blood on you at all?
You can check.
Well, I'm just asking.
I didn't wash
up. If you're helping her and you got blood on you and you changed clothes or you washed up, it is what it is. I mean, I would have done the same thing if I was helping somebody.
You can ask the deputy that checked me when I came here too, because I did have a shower here, but I still got dirt and everything under my fingernails. And he would have told you if I was bloody.
Oh, I'm just asking
if I had any blood stains
if you
on me or
cleaned up
anything.
or anything.
No, I don't have any water before. How can I clean up if I don't have any water?
I would have if I was.
Can you explain that to me? If I really did do something like that and I'd have got messy.
Did something like what? Did something like what?
Something like an altercation like that.
Like what?
Whatever you guys are thinking. If I did something like that, I'd have got messy, and I definitely wouldn't have been able to clean up because I didn't have water, and I can't go outside to wash up in the rain because I'm not allowed out off the porch.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have that, no, I wouldn't have that mindset or even way of thinking. Especially when I'm trying to help her.
You wouldn't go outside and clean up if you were bloody?
I wasn't.
If I was helping somebody and I got blood on me, I'd want to clean it up too.
I'd show the people that came to help and explain to them why it was there. I wouldn't try to hide it.
Well, that's not hiding it if you're cleaning up.
Right.
But I still wouldn't try to hide it. That's hiding evidence.
Nobody
right or wrong.
Nobody said you hid anything. Where'd you hide it at?
I didn't hide anything.
Well, nobody said
I
you
didn't
did.
hit anything.
What's that?
I didn't hit anybody with anything. I didn't hide anything.
We didn't say you hit anybody with anything.
I'm confused. Very.
So are we. We're trying to figure out why.
What are you confused?
Well, I'm sure
confused
that
about?
you're probably just as confused as I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waking up, my house is broken into, and I'm in the worst pain ever. I can barely just touch myself at all. Hardly able to breathe. And then all of this happens to my wife.
All of what?
She has her attitude, and we start yelling and get into our rowdy yelling and everything, and I can't leave to go for a walk to calm down, so I just walk into the other room to ignore her.
Mm-hmm.
After I take some dirty dishes down. But I forgot some apparently because, like I said, I heard a bunch crashing after I went to bed.
Did she come in and nag you any more after you went into bed? That upset you any?
Not to my knowledge. Because I told her, I said, I'm just going to bed. I don't want to fight.
Well, I know sometimes people just don't let an argument go and they just keep coming at you.
We kind of had that little bit of respect about ourselves. When either one of us wanted to chill out, she wouldn't always let me just go for a walk, but sometimes she'd just let me go into the other room.
Yeah.
And have my silence.
Do you still have your bracelet on, or did they take it off?
What bracelet?
You said you were on house arrest.
That was my ankle. They took it off.
Who took it off?
Reed.
The jail did?
Yes, sir.
You don't know how she got that little cut on her. I mean, if she got it...
I don't know how she got out of balance enough to fall down the stairs.
If she got it during the scuffle, she got it during the scuffle. It is what it is.
There was no scuffle.
No?
No, sir.
Okay. We're just trying to find out how she got that little bit of a cut on her.
Well, I'd like to know.
I mean, if you can help us out, it'd help out tremendously.
Yeah? Because then I can get a hold of an attorney and start getting a lawsuit going.
On what?
Whoever the hell did this.
Yeah. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I said I was laying down. The house was broken into earlier when I woke up. I don't even know if that person was out of the house. I don't know what she had planned.
What who had planned?
I don't know what anybody had planned down there.
You said she. Who you referring to?
It could be the neighbor. Because our neighbors are women.
Uh-huh.
My wife talks to her all the time.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the idea is.
The idea of what, Josh?
Of trying. But I've been having little episodes like that, as you just saw, where I can barely breathe, and struggling and fighting to force myself.
When you have them episodes, you happen to black out and not remember what you do?
No.
No? You always remember what you do?
I usually do, yes.
Yeah.
Because
Have
the pain kind of jogs my memory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You and Tina never got into an altercation at all tonight, huh?
No, sir.
No? Nothing physical at all? Like she pushed you or anything?
No, we're not doing that. We'll yell, we'll run our mouths, and when that happens, I'm just walking out.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving the house, but I'm walking out of the room.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to that. If anything, I'll just go and cook something to eat.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to the stove sizzle.
Well, I hear you.
Plus, I'm going to get a better result from it. Oh. Damn it.
What's that?
Sorry. I told you my chest hurts.
You good?
I wouldn't necessarily say good.
Why is that?
Well, it'd be better if I was with my woman at home.
Oh, yeah, I get you. We could probably arrange that if we just figure out what's wrong with how she ended up getting that cut and how she ended up hurting her head a little bit.
So I found her, brought her up to help her. When I realized I couldn't help her best.
Why'd you realize you couldn't help her?
Because I couldn't even get her conscious to wake up. So I called 911
Yeah.
and see if I could get any advice. And when I did what they asked, when I gave me advice, it didn't work, and I told them that's how we're...
Well, they didn't give you no advice. they asked you what was going on, and you told them that your wife raped you,
I said it felt
and
like,
it felt like she raped you,
I said it felt like that when I woke up.
and you found out she was a transvestite, and you took care of the problem. Which we don't know what the problem is, we're just trying to find out what the problem was.
All our issue was that we were just running our mouths to each other, my wife and I.
Mm-hmm.
And I got tired of that because I got tired of being loud, because that's why I ended up in jail in the first damn place, was just running my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But I was outside. So I went to bed. Went to the other room, went to bed.
So what problem did you take care of that you told 911?
My own, apparently, because I didn't quit running my damn mouth.
Mm-hmm. So how'd it feel like you got raped?
It wasn't right down there, and it wasn't dirty like I had diarrhea. But it was dirty. Yeah.
What was dirty?
My rear end.
Your rear end was dirty?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't feel that at all during...
But like I said,
Whatever was happening?
I woke up in some of the worst pains, so I probably gotten
Was
knocked
Tina
out in my
standing
sleep.
over you?
I don't know. I probably got knocked out in my sleep.
Was she the one that...
Because that's kind of what it felt like
Was she the one that...
when I woke up.
Was she the one that gave you the issues in the rear end? When you think she was the one that did it to you?
I don't know.
No. You don't know?
I don't know. But they weren't happening when I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I said, someone came in and bothered her. And then decided to come over to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bothered both of us. I don't know.
Did you happen to wake up and you thought it was somebody else and it was Tina by chance and you threw her off of you?
I didn't.
Is that how she would have fell? Or got a little cut on her or something? If it was, it was. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, I'd have done the same thing if I woke up and someone was over top of me.
I didn't throw anyone around the room.
No. I'm just asking. You told the one deputy also that your butt was wet. You felt like your butt was wet.
Yeah, it was filthy down there. It's wet.
Yeah.
But it wasn't diarrhea.
What'd you do with them dirty clothes?
I didn't have clothes on.
You didn't have clothes on?
Mm-mm.
Well, when did you put clothes on?
When I found them. Because like I said, I haven't had water to do laundry.
When you found what?
When I just found a pair of pants.
Before or after you called 911?
But this was this morning. When I woke up.
When you went to sleep, did you have clothes on? After you got in the argument?
When we got into the argument, I was taking a nap. That wasn't when I was waking up from sleeping last night.
Did you have clothes on when you took your nap?
Yes.
Which clothes were them?
The ones that are downstairs.
Downstairs where?
With all of my other stuff. Well, with my pair of socks, that's all I had. A pair of pants and a pair of socks.
At your house?
That's what I was wearing.
At your house? They're at your house still?
No, they're here.
Oh, they're here.
You can check them.
Is that all you had on, just a pair of shorts and socks?
Pants.
Pants?
I didn't have any shorts on, just a pair of pants, socks, and shoes.
No shirt or anything?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Well, hang on for 1 minute, all right? I'll be right back with you. There, get yourself some couple drinks there.
Thank you.
A little bit better?
I haven't had any water.
No?
Plus my water that I have at home ain't cold.
What water you have at home?
Warm bottled water, that's it.
Warm bottled water?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no running water at all?
No, sir. That's what I've been trying to say. And I haven't had it for like that over a year.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's been fun living,
When,
surviving, I should say.
when you took a nap,
Oh,
you remember when you said you took a nap?
I don't recall timing.
No, I said, do you remember taking a nap?
I don't remember what time because there was no clock in
I didn't say a time. Do you remember taking a nap?
Yes.
Which room did you take a nap
The
in?
bedroom.
The bedroom? The actual bedroom?
It's just right next to the living room where she stayed, where we were talking. It's just right next to each other. It's just a little bachelor's house. There's only one bedroom.
Yeah, there's one bedroom, then there's another bed, there's another mattress in your house?
No.
There's no
Well, you could call the sofa the other mattress, the couch,
laying on the floor there
something like that, yeah. It's busted.
in the living room?
Someone threw me down on that and broke it.
So you were in a bedroom, and you said room, she was laying in a room where...
I don't know where she was when I was...
Well, you just said,
when I found her,
You said she was laying in the room where you guys got in the argument.
when we got into the argument, she did her thing after I did mine, and
Well, when I just asked you what...
when I found her, it wasn't...
Listen to me, okay?
Well, I was trying to let you know timing.
I know, just listen to me. When I just asked you where you were taking a nap at,
I really didn't even fall asleep.
and you said you were in the bedroom, and you said she was laying on the floor in the room where you got in the argument at.
And when was this? Before or after she fell down the steps?
This was after.
No. I told you I helped her up the steps to that room.
Okay.
Because there was no room at all where she fell at. And plus, wasn't even on the floor for 3 seconds when she fell. And I picked her and carried her up the steps. Because of the way she was breathing, I was seeing if I'd do CPR on her, but she had a pacemaker, so I didn't want to really hurt her, because I didn't know how to do that with someone with a pacemaker.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do anything wrong. So I just did, like I said, the pinches and pokes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't poke her in a lot of places that were very hard. I just did some pinches. I called 911. And I told them, I said, we got rowdy with our yelling, and I left, went into the other room, did not want to hear it. After I helped take a mess downstairs. Well, downstairs you can't really even tell because it's a mess.
Uh-huh.
It's a mess.
Well, where she was laying, you drug her back upstairs, and you
She was at the bottom of the steps, like halfway off, because it goes, and then there's 2 steps the other way.
Uh-huh.
And she was like halfway in and out from there.
And you drug her back up the stairs and set her in the living room, right?
Yes, she wasn't there for...
And you just laid her on the floor there in the living room? You didn't move her or anything?
No, I didn't bug her. She turned a little because I had her on her back.
Uh-huh.
She turned a little. I don't know how she was laying when the deputy came, but she was on her back when I was on the phone.
Well, you were there with her, right?
Until the deputy came, yes.
Yeah.
Because then I was put into the cruiser, so I couldn't see.
Well, she was laying on the floor. How'd she get blood in the pail with the cigarettes in it?
That's where she was, right there beside...
You laid her down with her head in a pail?
No!
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
I
How
said
did
she
blood
turned.
get in the pail? Get in the bucket?
I had her on her back.
I understand that. I'm asking you how the blood got in that bucket.
Did you see how the couch was dipped? I had her head right there like that.
You said you had her on the floor.
Yeah, she was on her floor with her head right there like that, where it was dipped, so it would be holding her like a hospital bed.
Uh-huh.
When I was on the phone, and I came back into the room, from the other room, she was turned around.
Uh-huh. Her head was at no time in that bucket?
No.
Well, how'd the blood get in there then? Covered in the cigarettes?
Well, then it had to have been from her head, because I wasn't in the house completely all the time. I was waiting for the deputy on the porch.
You just said you sat with her the whole time until the deputy arrived.
I was right there in the doorway,
Uh-huh.
watching the road. And then when he came, he put me in handcuffs, took me out.
Well, we're gonna play the 911 call for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can listen to it, and hopefully it'll jog your memory, and you can
Okay.
explain to us what actually happened, okay? Fair enough?
Okay.
All right. He's gonna play it for you, okay? Listen to it.
I hear it. She has this purple toy that she used.
She had a purple toy, and you did what with it?
I didn't.
I said she had a purple toy and did what with it?
Isn't that what the transvestite does? They play with you with a toy? I might have the wrong word.
So you took care of business, and she was laying on the floor.
I didn't take care of business.
That's what you just said.
When I found that out...
Listen, Josh, quit playing the
No,
game.
when I found that out this morning, I got up when she was on my lap. I moved over.
Listen, we're not
I
going
didn't
to
throw
play
her.
the charades game here, okay? You just heard what you said.
I didn't hit her with
Listen to
any
me.
kind of weapons whatsoever. I didn't touch her wrong. I found her, I helped her, and I called 911. That's all I did.
You know that story's bullshit, and so do we. So this is your
When
last...
I found out what was going on this morning, no, I did not like it. She was sitting on me, trying not to let me go
We're not
outside.
gonna sit here and play
I
games.
rolled off the bed. She moved over.
Listen,
But we didn't touch each other.
listen,
We did not touch each other.
listen. You can play this goofy-ass game all you want. You know
I'm not playing a
You know
game.
we don't believe it, and you don't believe it yourself. Because you're telling 14 different stories.
I'm telling the same story to every
Tell the
single
story.
person.
Tell the story that you told 911. What did you
I
take care of?
just told you.
What did you take care of? She was on the floor, and you knew you was
I
going to jail.
called 911. That's
Why did
what
you
I
know
took
you were
care
going to
of.
jail? Why did you know you were going to jail?
Because I figured that was a funny... I'm sitting at home in an ankle monitor. It's kind of very convenient that all this weird shit's happening when I just got out of jail. It's just too coincidental. When a lot of stuff like that's been happening, as soon as I get let out of jail, because it's been happening for the past 3 years, as soon as I get out of jail, something weird and coincidental has been happening, and I go right back. And I'm not trying to go right back.
Well, maybe it's your actions that you go right back.
I just said I'm not trying to go right back. I'm not doing anything for that to happen. People are just going out and running their mouths and telling on me.
You're telling yourself.
You just said that you found out your wife was a transvestite, she was raping you, and you took care of business.
She was on top of me
And
when I
when they
woke
asked
up.
you where she was, you said she's laying on the floor. You took care of
She was on top of
business.
me when I woke up this morning with that toy in her hand. I was feeling the weirdest ways down there and wrong, dirty. I moved, got her off of me, tried to calm down throughout the day, tried to be a good husband and do what a husband does. And when it got down to it, and I just got tired of holding my mouth shut, I ran it. We did our rowdy running our mouths, and I cleaned up another mess, went to bed.
What other mess did you clean up?
I started with the bathroom in the morning, then I did the dishes. That was the other mess, because I tried to do something to stay occupied and busy.
How are you doing dishes when you don't have running water?
I'm not doing dishes. I was taking the dishes downstairs. She was using rainwater to wash them. Rainwater that we caught out of the gutters. And it was actually poisonous because we had sumac water.
Listen, Josh. We're not believing the stories that you're telling.
I know you're not believing me. I figured that's why I said when I was talking to 911 that I'm going back to jail. I figured you're not going to believe anything that I say.
So we're going to give you.
I'm going back to jail.
So we're going to give you one more opportunity to tell us exactly what happened to help yourself out.
I did.
Well, you're not helping yourself out because all you're doing is lying.
Now, if the transvestite word that I'm using is the wrong word, then I'm sorry. But she was on top of me with a toy.
Then how did she end up on the floor?
I don't. I took her upstairs.
Josh,
she wasn't on the floor.
Not the truth.
She wasn't on the floor.
You know that's not the truth, and we know that's not the truth.
I'm not going to get out of line. I'm telling the truth.
Get out of line with what?
I'm not gonna get out of line.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm wondering. What do you guys mean? I'm telling the truth.
We know you didn't drag her up the steps.
Yes, I did.
And we know she didn't fall down the steps.
Yes, she did.
So you just need to tell us exactly what happened.
I am.
Enough's enough. We're not going to sit here and play back and forth.
If you're not going to believe the truth that I'm telling you, then we can get a lawyer. I'll go back. I'll be waiting here anyways. So, we can get a lawyer if you're not going to believe the truth I'm telling you anyways.
So what do you want to do here?
I didn't touch her the wrong way. Unless trying to help her upstairs to make EMS job easier is touching her the wrong way.
How are you making the EMS job easier?
Because it's tight down there. They can't fit, especially the big boy.
Was there a big boy there?
When he came to try to help me the other day, but they didn't do nothing. They just left me on the floor and I couldn't even breathe.
So what business did you take care of when you told 911 you took care of business?
I called 911. I didn't just sit around.
Well, you told them, I took care of business after I found out she raped me.
And when I said I'm probably going to be going back to jail after that,
yes,
I called 911 and I saw it very, very coincidental that I just got out of jail with an ankle bracelet on probation, that I have to call 911 and all of this crazy shit's happening. I'm definitely going back to jail. It is way too coincidental. But I also saw it kind of funny that
Was she
getting
in
the shit kicked out of me when I got out, when I could have just stayed.
Was she in the bedroom that you were laying in? After she fell down the steps?
She was in the living room.
She never left the living room when you brought her up?
Not to my knowledge, because like I said, waited right there on the porch in the doorway, so I don't know if she
Well, I mean,
moved
if she was
around.
laying there when you put her there, or she was laying there when you come back in, she didn't move.
I didn't see her move, no.
Then explain to me how there's blood inside your bedroom.
Inside, I had a problem when I was waking up, breathing, spitting up blood.
You spit up blood where?
I was sleeping on the floor. That's where she told me to sleep.
You just said you were sleeping on the bed.
No.
Yeah.
That was when I went to take my nap.
That's what I'm talking about. When you took your nap. Because when you were taking your nap, that's when she supposedly fell down the floor, fell down the steps, correct?
My second nap, yes.
And you were sleeping in bed, correct?
But I didn't go to sleep the second time. I just laid there.
Well, that's not taking a nap.
I said I laid down for a nap. That didn't happen.
Then how did the blood get in your bedroom?
When I fell asleep the first time before that, because that's what she said, I was spitting and coughing up blood.
Where was this at?
On the floor.
On the floor, that's it? That's the only place there's blood?
I don't know, because she walks around and makes a mess and spreads it around.
How'd she spread blood around?
She just walks around and spreads it. I don't know what she does. And I tell her, I was like, let me clean my own damn messes up. I'm biting myself in my sleep and everything. Biting pieces off of my tongue.
Let me see your tongue. There's no pieces missing.
This whole side.
That's old, that's not fresh, so you weren't spitting up blood from this morning.
And I keep biting my cheeks. Pieces of my teeth have been coming off. Because this back wisdom down here is missing half of it now. From not even 2 weeks ago. And I just went to the dentist. And I got to get 2 more teeth taken out. Actually, I'm going to get 12 teeth taken out.
12, you don't have much left.
I know. How are we doing?
Okay. How are you?
I've been better.
Why you say that?
We'll just say I've been a lot better.
You remember me? Why are you saying
Yes,
that?
sir. Okay.
Why do you say that?
I've been waking up with broken bones a lot lately.
The medical doctor told you that your bones are broken? How have you determined that?
I don't know how they're broken. I'm just waking up with them.
Okay. Do you know who I am?
Sheriff deputy?
No, I'm the sheriff. I'm Sheriff Abdullah.
Right on.
Okay. And it's the only time I'm going to talk to you. And it's the only time you're going to have the opportunity to actually tell your side of the story. You said it on the telephone. It's going to be pretty much self-explanatory what happened.
Yes, when I
Okay.
woke up, she had a toy in her hand this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the feeling that I had with me. It was kind of like the feeling that I had when I was here one time when I got raped.
Yeah, so you think she took that toy and shoved it up your ass?
I didn't say I think anything because I didn't touch her for it.
Uh-huh.
But I went downstairs shortly after that and saw that the house door was kicked in.
Okay.
And I didn't have any really good tools, or not tools, but supplies. Oh, excuse me. To fix it with, I just used a board. And
Okay.
some screws.
But that has nothing to do with what I was talking about. I'm talking about the 911 call, where you said, when they get here, it's going to be pretty much
I said I'm going to be going back to jail because of
But you
everything
said-
that happened, and I just got out of jail.
Listen,
That's why.
You just listened to the 911
You guys
call,
did
right?
me a huge favor by letting me go home for house arrest, and this happens. This is bullshit.
What's this? What happened?
I don't know what it is. All I know is just she was fine when I got home, and now she's not.
What do you think I'm thinking?
Well, I know exactly what you're thinking.
What am I
You're thinking I did something to her.
What do you think I'm thinking you did?
Try to kill her or something, and I'm not.
Well, how would you have tried to kill her?
Exactly.
What would you
I
have
didn't
done?
have any bloody clothes. I didn't have a bloody mess that I did anything with.
Okay, so like I said,
So what would
on
I
the
have tried
911
with?
call, on that 911 call, you said that when we got there, we know what happened. Okay, I've been there, and you're right.
I said she
We
fell on
do
the
know what
steps.
happened. And like I said in the beginning of this conversation, this is the only time I'm going to talk to you and give you.
And she wasn't at the bottom of the steps for not even 3 seconds.
You moved that quick.
I ran fast.
So fast that not a single drop of blood landed on the landing down there at all.
She wasn't there 3 seconds, and I jumped halfway down the steps to her.
You leapt
Yes.
and caught her.
I caught myself before my feet hit the ground on the handrail and the wall.
Have you ever cut yourself?
Several times.
Okay. Did it take 3 to 5 seconds before blood came out?
Yes.
It takes that long for blood to come out of you
For
when
me,
you get
yes.
a nice good
It
cut?
takes a while for blood to come out of me. But when it comes out, it's hard to stop it.
You said you puked up blood this morning.
Yeah.
Who cleaned
Well,
it
I don't
up?
know if it was red.
Well, who cleaned that up?
I helped clean it up,
With
but I'm sure I didn't get all the mess.
who'd you help? Who helped? You helped clean it up. Well, who
My
else
wife's
helped?
the only one there.
Okay. Well, you.
Well, that I know of,
you
because
know.
like I said, the house was, it looked like it was kicked in. That was a weird, funny feeling, waking up to.
So when she's
And
laying
it's
on
not
the
the first
floor,
time it happened, that's like the second or third time it happened when I woke up to that.
listen to me for a second.
And that doesn't feel right. How would you feel?
Well, I'd be upset, but listen to me for a second. When you want to render aid, this is your wife, even though you guys argue, everybody argues. That's not
Right.
different, okay? I argue with my wife.
When we had our arguments,
It's not a problem. Wait a minute, listen. So, you were going to try and render aid, and you knew you couldn't help her, so you called 911 for advice. Now, while you're waking her, did you look to see where the blood was coming from?
no, sir, I didn't check anything because I didn't want to hurt her wrong. I didn't want to move her and.
You want to see where, like, first thing is we need to stop the bleeding? So you didn't look to see where she was bleeding from?
I didn't. I called 911 after I pinched her and
Where
poked
did you
her.
pinch her at?
I pinched her on her ass
Okay, where else?
and right here under her arm.
Okay,
That
what
was
other
it.
pressure point did you use?
I used a pressure point right here
Okay.
on
Any
her
other
shoulder.
ones? Where did you learn pressure points?
I learned that from lifeguard training.
So you've had some kind of
I did
training.
a chest pressure point, but I didn't do it too hard because
Okay.
of her
Right in here?
her
Like an
battery.
external? Did you do a sternal rub?
I did like more or less. It was like a pinch. It wasn't a pressure point because I didn't want to mess with her battery.
Did you have lifeguard training then, you say, at some point?
Down in Florida,
How
when I
long
was
was
a
that?
Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts? Okay, so they should have taught you how to assess, see what the problem is, see what the most worst problem is. You didn't look around, you didn't feel the need to look and see where she was bleeding?
I wanted to call the emergency
Okay.
so they could do their job because I didn't want to do it wrong.
What?
Is that the wrong way of thinking?
What
I did not want to
injuries
do
did
their
you have?
job wrong. I just,
Yeah.
like I said, I just pinched her a few times. That's pretty much it, to see if she would respond, and she didn't. So I called 911.
What about the poke?
Is that wrong?
Where did you poke her at?
The same spot. Right here?
You poked her and you pinched her in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
I didn't
You
do it
lay
in
that
any
head.
spot that I knew, like, 'cause she said she has the pacemaker. I did not want to hurt that.
That's understandable.
Like, I gotta keep
Basic
these kinds of
first aid
things.
is, you're looking to see. She's breathing, we could tell she was breathing. I was the one that showed up first.
She was breathing very heavily.
She was breathing, but, the next thing is, okay, if we see blood, basic first aid says,
Mm-hmm.
which you've had basic first aid training if you were a lifeguard, I would think you would say, I gotta find out where she's bleeding from, get a towel on this, or, stop this bleeding while you're calling 911. That's why I asked if you looked to see why her hair was all wet.
I didn't see it until the deputy said something.
And that's when you said, it got pretty rowdy to me.
No.
Yes.
I said, when the deputy said something to me when he was there, I said, that's creepy.
No, you said, told you,
He-
put your
he
hands
was
behind
the
your back.
deputy.
I told you, put your hands behind your back, pulled out my handcuffs, and you
Yeah.
said, we got pretty rowdy. I'm not gonna lie, we got rowdy.
Yeah, we got loud with
It's all
each other.
recorded on
I
audio.
said loud.
Rowdy.
Loud.
Rowdy. is
I
the
said
word.
we got pretty loud with it.
You can try and revert it around all you want.
That's what I
That's
said.
what that little thing on my chest,
And
that's
even
recording audio
when
and video
when I
said.
talk about getting rowdy, I don't talk it unless I say I get violent. Because I'm not touching nobody.
Well, that's not the way you made
I'm
it
not
sound on the
touching
phone.
anybody. I'm sorry. I'm not touching her like that. When I realized what I am capable of, after I learned, after I was told, I'm not doing that to my wife. That's stupid. When I'm supposed to be there to protect her.
I disagree with your statement there, but I disagree with everything else you're saying. This is your opportunity to be honest. I'm not here to judge you. We're not trying to judge you. I just want you
You're
to
the
give
one
you a
that
chance.
arrested me.
Yes,
Did
correct.
you see any blood on my hands at all?
I did not.
Did you see any on my clothing?
I did not. They're dark blue, so it would be hard to tell.
I didn't.
At that point, I was trying to render aid to your wife.
And you would have seen it all over my chest because I didn't have a shirt on.
Well, you could have taken the shirt off.
It would have still had a stain because I don't have a way to clean it.
You have bottled water in there. You can use bottled water on
It's still
it.
stain.
I disagree with that.
Still stain. I don't.
Our basic problem is everything that came out of your mouth. Let me ask you this, are you missing any time?
Any
You said you're having trouble with time. You don't know when you went to lay down and she fell, you don't roughly know when
There's
that
not a
occurred?
clock in the bedroom, so I couldn't tell you timing.
Okay.
And I always
How long do you
complained about
think you
that.
waited until you called 911?
Oh, as far as with her
Yeah.
and falling? No time.
Be careful.
I said, I didn't even wait 3 seconds before I heard the bumps, when I heard the dishes that she was carrying and everything, and I leaped down the steps to grab her and pull her up, and when I saw that I wasn't getting any response, not even 30 seconds after that, I called 911.
So,
I didn't wait any time,
how long did it take you to drag her up the steps?
not even 2 minutes.
Well, that's more than 30 seconds.
I'm talking about with everything timed together, not even 2 minutes. That's from leaping out of bed to go get her. Not even 2 minutes for everything. From leaping out of bed to go get her to 911 call when I'm talking is not even 2 minutes.
So you made it from that bedroom, from that bed, to the bottom of those steps in 3 seconds?
Yeah, I could leap across that bedroom in one leap. You could ask her that.
And go into that second room,
Yeah.
and then down.
Without hitting my head on the fan.
And then down the steps, right?
And then all the way open the door.
That's only 5 steps for
But
me.
you knew exactly where she was.
You're quick. And
I am very quick in that house.
and so you didn't get any. Do you know what her injuries were?
No, I called 911 because I wanted to see you guys could help.
What do you think?
Because I didn't want to just say,
What do you
this is
think?
what's
I mean,
wrong.
what do you think happened to her?
She tripped down the steps because she did it before.
You're not that dumb.
She said,
But you're not that
She
stupid.
told me the
You're
day
not
that I
that
came back-
stupid, are you?
she told me the day
Time
that I
out,
came
guys.
back.
Listen, are you that dumb that you think that she got those injuries from falling down those steps?
I'm telling you right now, she told me the day that I came back that she tripped down the steps but caught herself.
That's fine, but I'm saying you're not stupid
So
enough
that
to.
tells
but
me already
Josh,
that she don't have balance
Josh.
enough to get down the steps.
But you're not stupid enough to believe that she got all those injuries from falling down those
There's
steps,
a
right?
concrete wall at the bottom of the steps and a metal railing going down them.
Okay.
And you don't.
So what do you think? What would a
You'll
metal?
be doing
what,
flips going down
what
the
would
steps
the-
because I've fallen down several flights of steps and I know how it feels.
what metal railing? What would that have cost?
I didn't say it would have caused anything. I just said it's there.
But how do you think she got all those injuries?
I don't know.
You don't.
You don't know what would have cut her?
Do you think I'm that stupid? You said it on the phone. When we got there, we were going to know what happened. And I'm telling you, we do.
I
So,
said she fell
like
down.
I'm going to say, I'm going to waste about 5 more minutes of my time, and then we're not going to talk. And when your attorney shows up later and he says, hey, Sheriff, hey, Josh, you must reconsider.
He wants to talk now.
I don't.
You know that I'm going to say, no, I don't want to talk to him because we don't need him to. He can stick to whatever bullshit story he wants to stick to. Like the horse shit that you flew across the room and down the steps and caught her within 3 seconds. Okay? You can stick to that bullshit story if you think that I'm that stupid.
I don't care if anyone believes me or not.
You
I know what I did.
You know,
people aren't going to believe me anyways.
Listen, you might care what a jury thinks. And do you think that they're going to buy that bullshit story that you're saying?
I know what I did.
I know you do. That's why I want you to cooperate now and just say it, because if
every
I walk
time
out
I
this
tell the
door,
truth, no one believes it anyways. So I already just figured I'm going to jail.
so that's
You all ain't gonna believe me anyways, especially with the fucking luck that I had from getting home and this shit happening.
When you say on a 911
I already
recording,
automatically assumed you were not gonna believe me. That's why I said it. I made the assumption.
is that why you said I made sure she
I
fell
was
down
talking
really
shit on
hard?
myself because I didn't believe y'all were gonna believe it in the goddamn first place. So,
That's why you said I made her fall down real hard.
I didn't say I made her fall down real hard.
That's exactly what he just played you.
I said I helped her with falling down real hard.
You helped her with falling down. So what does that mean? How did
Well,
you
if I didn't help her
fall
get up
down?
the steps after she
You
fell,
said-
I wouldn't have helped her, would I?
You said I made her fall down real hard.
How much do you think that we're the only ones working on the case right now? You know that that place has already been looked at, top to bottom, fine tooth comb. Like you said on the phone, we know what happened there. This is your opportunity to tell it from your side, but I'm going to walk out that door, and then I'm not going to go back and try to discuss it any further with you. There aren't going to be no second chances, no, hey, who's your attorney you use? Who's the last guy you had? Who's the last guy you had?
Some girl's my attorney.
Some girl. You don't even know her name?
She's in Dillonvale.
Okay, well, when she calls from Dillonvale, I'm going to tell her, no, we gave him the opportunity to tell us what happened, and he wanted to talk to the sheriff like the sheriff was a dumbass. Okay? I'm not stupid, and you're right. We know exactly what happened. We just want to hear it from your point of view. When you took the nap,
If she was killed with some kind of murder weapon,
if she was killed,
like that's the way you're talking to me, like I killed her.
well, what kind of murder weapon would she use? What would it be?
You're saying it was something about cuts and shit.
Well, what would have happened?
Well, where would the knife be?
What knife?
Well, don't you get cuts from a knife?
You can.
You can, yeah. That's one way to get cut.
You don't think there's no knives in that house?
I'm sure there's plenty of knives. She's a good damn cook.
I'm sure one of them's got her DNA on it.
Think hard.
I mean, all I'm asking is, this may not be as bad as we think. You have the opportunity to say what happened and tell your side of it so that we understand why.
I did.
You're talking all this, if I killed her and knives and everything else,
Well,
I don't
you
know.
keep stressing the issue and pressing it like I did when I'm the one that called in the first place.
I'm not pressing the issue at all. I'm saying to you, I know what happened because we've got people who are crime scene investigators who do this for a living. You okay?
And I keep waking up
But they can basically
where
go
I
down
can't
there.
even touch myself. So something's going on in that place with them trying to kill me.
Who?
I don't know.
Do you
Well,
think
we
that
need to
those
know.
people might have done something to her, injure her tonight?
Something's going on in there.
Maybe.
Because I can barely touch my chest. And I don't think that she did it. That's why I said someone may have been in there.
What was she doing when
The
you
house
took your
was
nap
broken
today?
into.
When you took your nap today, what was she doing?
Running back and forth from downstairs.
When you couldn't sleep,
Yes,
that's what she was doing?
yes.
She didn't lay down with you?
That's how I heard the noise. I wasn't asleep.
She didn't try to take a nap with you?
No, I wouldn't let her.
Why?
Because I didn't want her beside me.
Why?
Because I just didn't want her touching me.
Why? It's your wife.
I was being ornery. That was my way of being an ornery asshole, like instead of hitting her or doing anything wrong, touching her the wrong way, I'm just like, get away from me, don't touch me. That's my way of being a dick.
I have a feeling you probably were.
So when you went and laid down and you never fell
I get my
asleep,
point across better that way.
when you went to lay down and take this, but you never fell asleep,
No. I did
after
not.
the argument, after the rowdy argument,
Yes, sir.
how long were you in there before you heard a crash?
I don't know.
I mean, if you had to guesstimate, would you say you were in there, laying there, looking at the ceiling for maybe 10 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe 5 minutes? Like, if you just had to guess,
I might have been in there for 2 hours before I heard any noise.
maybe 2 hours you were in there, but you never fell asleep, and then you heard the crash.
Yeah.
And you immediately knew she was at the
But
bottom
I
of the
can't
steps. So 3
guarantee that it
seconds.
was even 2
You
hours.
didn't have to come out of there and go, where is she, where is she, where is she? You immediately knew she was at the bottom of the
I
steps.
knew the sound because I did it before. I fell down the steps.
What time did you say you took your nap?
I got out of bed, I'd say, like I said, 2 minutes before I called. I don't know what time I laid down, but I was in bed for a couple hours before then.
After the argument.
After the argument, that took me 2
You
minutes.
didn't hear any other noises while you lay. You didn't hear her
After
moving
the
around?
argument, I was in bed. I said the noise. After the noise, when I got out of bed, that was 2 minutes before I called.
But while you were laying in there not asleep, did you hear her do anything else? Did you hear anybody else in the house? Did you hear anybody else talking?
I hear noises all the time.
Did you
because
hear
we have
her
a lot of
talking to
animals.
anybody?
We've got a lot of cats.
Did you hear her talking to anyone?
Right? I hear her talking, singing.
Okay.
But
Was she
sometimes
talking
she'll
to
talk.
someone?
I was going to say, sometimes she'll talk like she's talking to someone, but she's not on the phone.
Okay. But
So I don't know what's going on.
Did you hear anybody
She might
answer?
have like some kind of senior issue where they talk thinking they're talking to someone. I don't know.
You didn't hear anybody responding to her? You didn't hear a different voice than hers?
That I can't even think of. I don't recall hearing a different voice, but I heard hers.
Well,
Because I wasn't focusing on another voice. She's usually singing and listening to music, so I figured that's just what it was.
so all this weird stuff going on in the house, how you're getting hurt and everything, you haven't seen anybody in there? And you made a comment to me that somebody was straddling you and you grabbed him by the shoulder.
I felt someone, but I didn't really see.
But you said you grabbed him by the shoulder. Who was that?
I moved him off of me. I
Who was
said
it?
it was my wife.
It
I
was
just
her?
told you guys I did that earlier this morning.
That was this morning. When she had the
Well, it's
when she had
probably
the toy.
yesterday morning now due to timing.
But that's when she had the
What time
toy.
did you go to bed?
I go to bed usually around 2 or 3 in the morning.
What time did you get out of bed?
About 5.
5 in the morning?
Yeah.
That's when you moved her off your lap
Mhm.
by the shoulders at 5 a.m. And then you guys rolled over and went back to sleep?
No, I went out into the other room.
At 5 in the morning, is that when you woke up and you felt like you had been assaulted?
Yes, I went out in the other room and checked the house and saw that downstairs was the way it was in that condition.
And what did she
So I
do?
put the board up.
What did she do?
She just stayed in the bedroom.
Did she ever get out of the bedroom?
Later on, yes. When we both just decided to be loud and ornery with each other, I guess.
Did you carry her out of the bedroom and put her on the floor?
Not out of the bedroom, no. That was before she even fell or anything. She walked out of the bedroom. I'm talking 5 in the morning, not 5 in the afternoon.
What time did she come out of the bedroom?
6 or 7.
You guys didn't have a discussion or anything about her being on top of you with sex toys and...
I say something, but she just plays it off like it's a dream or something that I had.
No argument happened there,
She,
not till later.
I started, but then she just kept trying to divert it. So I just never minded it. It wasn't worth the stress.
So why don't you just tell us how she ended up with the injuries and we can be done with this?
I told you I found her on the floor. I don't
Right
know
there
how
in the
she-
living room?
No, at the steps, when I put her on the floor in the living room, so I was trying to help her.
And all that blood, none of it transferred onto your body when you were bringing her up the steps.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about what? Do you know what I'm talking? No, I'm saying, you brought her up the steps, and you mean to tell me all of those steps that you brought her up, and all that blood in her hair and on her face, and none of that got on you?
The way that I did it like they did upstairs with me.
Were you bleeding when they did it?
No, but they didn't.
Exactly.
They didn't have me touch them.
Exactly. You weren't bleeding.
Exactly. They didn't have me touch
were
them
you
at all.
bleeding
But I
when they
was
did
out
it?
of it. I was
Were
unconscious.
you bleeding when they did it?
I didn't
Were
touch
you bleeding
them
when they
at
did it?
all. I was
No, no,
unconscious,
no.
and they just drug me up.
Were you bleeding when they did it? And
I do remember throwing up
Okay, but were you
a lot,
bleeding?
and
But
they
were
didn't
you
get any
bleeding?
of that on them.
But were you bleeding?
I don't recall bleeding.
And if you were unconscious, how would you know any of that?
I was told
Okay.
by the other inmates that saw it.
They told you you weren't bleeding?
No, they said I was throwing up.
Okay.
So how did you know it didn't hurt?
Well, I know that they didn't get it on them because that's what the other inmates told me.
They told you no one got blood on them?
They told me that the deputies didn't get nothing from me on them.
Where did you...
But I was a messy person. I was messy.
Exactly. So when you bring her up and you got blood on you, how did you get it off?
I wasn't talking about with her. I was talking about with the deputies. I used the deputies' method.
Right, but we know you weren't
The way
bleeding
that they
then.
stayed clean.
But that method don't have nothing to do with it because you weren't bleeding, Josh.
No, I used their method that they used on me to help her up the steps because it did not hurt me. It was clean, and it was the
You
safest way.
were unconscious when they did it. How do you know what they did? You just said you weren't conscious, so you don't know. How do you know what they did? You could do it that way when you
The
weren't
other
conscious.
inmates told me.
So you did it the way the other inmates told you the deputies did.
They said they just drug
So
me
you
up,
didn't have any
drug me
blood
up
on
the
you.
steps by my hands.
Right,
That's what they said they did.
right.
So I did that to my wife. I drug her up the steps by her hands. I was
But what was the
her
difference?
arm lengths away from her.
But what was the difference?
I don't know what the difference was.
You weren't bleeding. She was. I want to know, how did you get the blood off you today after you brought her up the steps?
I didn't get any on me at
There,
all.
come on, man.
There's no
You want to rethink that? Careful what you say. Because you were Mirandized. Okay? So any false or misleading statements you say, that could get you into trouble.
I'm not lying.
Well, then how did you get the blood off your hands?
I didn't have any on them. I didn't clean my hands at all. I don't have any water to clean them.
Well, then, like I said.
So how did I'm not messy.
Okay, it's 5 after 6. Listen, this is about the last couple questions I'm going to ask. And if you're just going to bullshit me around, then I'm going to leave. And then we're going to be done.
I got a little bit of dirt in my fingernails if you want to take it and test it.
We've done plenty of tests. And like I said, I don't need to do that. Because my guys who processed the scene while I watched, I know what happened. So does Sergeant Henderson. And so do you. But you know every little detail. Every little single detail of what you did and how you did it.
What I did was I saw her, helped, called 911. That's what I did.
But that you didn't help her. You didn't do
I
any
could
type
have
of...
left her at the bottom of the steps.
But you didn't do anything to help her. You
Yeah.
called 911.
I pulled her up.
But you did nothing as far as first aid or any type of life-saving techniques. Not try to stop the bleeding. You didn't give her mouth-to-mouth. You didn't give her chest compressions.
I didn't know she was bleeding until you told me.
You know she was bleeding now?
No, I didn't.
Come on, really?
It took
You
me
knew
about
she
30
was
seconds.
bleeding. I feel like you really think I'm really stupid. You knew she was bleeding because we just discussed
No, I
it,
didn't.
and that's why.
Put me on a lie detector. I had no clue.
Because that's why you utilized that technique, right? Because it was clean. Because you weren't going to get blood on you. Right? You knew she was bleeding.
No, I did that because it actually made me feel better after they were done.
Well, you lied to Detective Vinci, you lied to Detective Ellenberger, and you're going to just stick to that story.
Huh?
You've done nothing but sit here and lie.
I just
just trying to give you an opportunity to tell us what happened to her, give us your side of the story, and obviously you don't want that
Show me the
opportunity.
video of me killing her, please.
You said anything
Here's
about...
the whole thing.
I did not do that.
Here's the whole thing. If she ends up dying, it's going to be a whole different ballgame for you. If she ends up dying, there will be no house monitors. There will be no more days of bracelets. Those days will be gone. So you better hope that.
I didn't. So, if it does happen, how am I going to be in trouble?
Josh, you doing all right, buddy?
I got to hit the bathroom soon.
With that, we'll get you a bathroom for your...
Josh, can
What's
you
going on?
move, can you move that other chair?
We'll take care of you. Yes, sir. Just
Yeah, scoot over to that chair.
right here, this green one.
Just scoot that in the middle. Here, just scoot it
With
to
your
the
water.
Sometimes I have a hard time hearing, all right?
I can understand.
So,
You good?
I heard there was a little bit of an issue that happened today.
Right.
Really? Rough morning?
I don't know
Started off
what's
the rough-
going on.
You started with a rough day?
I've been having it rough since I came back from jail, but
Can you
I've
look
been
at-
ignoring it until bones have been getting broken.
Whose bones?
Mine,
Oh, tell me what
waking
happened.
up with them and barely even be able to touch myself.
How did your bones get broken?
I don't know.
Who's breaking
just-
them?
I'm waking up.
You're waking.
and
Who's
it's
in the
that
house
way.
with you when that's happening?
My wife, but I know she has company because I hear other voices, but I can't
Who's-
see because I can't always be awake.
Who's
'Cause
your wife?
sometimes I just fall out to the
You-
Caesars.
You got to tell me who your wife is because I really don't know you that well.
Tina Gamble.
So you wake up and Tina's in the room with you sometimes when you're hurting?
Yeah, it's my wife.
Why is she hurting you?
Don't know.
Does that make you angry when she's hurting you?
I'm used to pain. I got broken bones all over my body.
So what else is going on? What happened
I'll
today?
run my mouth, but that's it.
So what happened today?
Just to tell her, because I'm used to the broken bones, and it's just like I say something and laugh, because I think it's funny. Trying to hurt me and it ain't working.
So,
And I don't know what the hell I did wrong when I kept trying to come back
come back from where?
from home, come back to jail to finish my time out. So I figured it was smarter that way. When I was looking at 270 days at home and I was just looking at 90 days in jail, that was kind of wiser in my opinion. She kept fighting me over that, but I didn't touch her. She just wouldn't let me go. I wouldn't touch her. I just turn around as hard as I can and just go to the other room, go to bed.
So tell me what happened tonight, why you called 911.
She fell.
She fell?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd she fall at?
Well, it sounded from the living room to the kitchen. Well, the living room down to the basement steps. I think her feet were hanging in the kitchen, but she didn't really get all the way in.
Where were you at when she fell?
I was upstairs in the bedroom after one of our arguments, but as soon as I heard the sound of dishes clanging and the plomping of the steps, I got up and got to the basement steps in five jumps, 5 leaps.
Who leaped?
Me. I jumped from the bed in the far corner of the bedroom all the way across the room in 1 jump, and I leaped across the living room, I'd say, in 3 smaller leaps.
What were you arguing about? Your jail?
The house was open when I woke up.
No,
downstairs.
You said that
And-
you and her were arguing.
She was sitting on my lap with a toy when I woke up.
What kind of toy?
A lady's toy. That a man really don't want to use unless he's angled that way.
You got me confused.
A dildo.
Oh, okay. It kind
A lady's toy.
of, okay,
That a man really don't use unless he's angled that way.
okay. So that
I was
upset.
trying to be polite about it.
So that upset you, for sure. That would upset me, I know that. I'd be,
Naturally, but I was trying to be okay with everything and trying to be cool about it. And all I did was run my mouth a little. I didn't touch her. I just ran my mouth and went outside And later on, she started to get louder and just get closer and closer and wanted to touch, and I just didn't want to. I kept getting further away.
So
But I was only allowed to
she
go
wa-
so far because I was on house arrest, so I couldn't even leave the house.
Okay, so she was trying to get sexual with you?
Mm-mm. No.
What was she trying to do?
She was just, I was trying to have my space.
Okay.
She wouldn't let me.
She just kept bothering you and bothering you.
And then I finally just laid back down again. Like I was
Where'd you lay
telling
down
you,
at? Where'd you lay down at?
in the bedroom.
Back in the bedroom?
Yeah.
So you kind of left the bedroom to
But
get your
first,
space?
before all that, to try to be an ornery asshole, I tried to help out around the house, do some chores, you know, dishes, stuff like that. And then go to bed. But I forgot some, apparently.
So you were doing dishes, so what were you washing?
No, I wasn't doing them. I was taking them downstairs.
Oh, you were
We don't
taking
have
them.
any water to wash them, and that's what I keep trying to explain to everyone, and nobody is understanding a word that I'm
Okay,
saying.
so
I
the
feel like
water-
I'm talking to fucking walls.
So the water was turned off in your house?
Yes, the
Okay.
pipes are busted from when we had that ice storm earlier this winter.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Actually, it's been turned off for over a year now.
So
And we've got black mold growing and everything. Our basement floor's sunk down over a foot. The house needs condemned. It's lucky to still be standing because it's splitting in each corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys have been arguing. She had this lady's toy. Am I right? You guys have been.
I don't know
arguing.
where she put it after she was done.
Well, she didn't insert it in you, did she?
I don't know,
You
but
don't know 'cause you
I
was-
definitely felt odd. She could have used her hand or her fingers to try to get me ready to put it in me. I don't know, but I definitely felt odd down there. Like when I got raped before when I was in jail. It felt similar.
So,
So I kind of knew the feeling,
all right. So
You know.
you had a suspicion she was doing something to you.
but I didn't say nothing. I didn't blame her. I just jumped up and got out of bed. She rolled off.
You're a lot nicer than I am, because I know I'd have been.
I wanted to,
Oh, I'd have been.
but
I'd have been really
with my
pissed
ankle
off.
monitor and
Oh,
everything
man,
that's
Josh,
been going on.
I would really.
But
been
look
pissed
where I
off.
still ended up.
I'd have been really pissed off, Josh, at that. There ain't no way I would have took out.
I
that, but
wanted to get hands on, but I didn't.
you sure about that?
I'm positive.
I know I'd have been angry.
Well, I'd have been pissed. I woke up and somebody had a dildo and I felt odd.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right if you were angry. That's a
I
normal
went through an
reaction.
episode like that, like I said already before, in jail, getting raped.
Well, I know.
Well, then, if you got raped before, then it should bring back bad memories.
Oh,
That-
yes, it definitely
And
did.
that
But there was
pissed
nothing
you
that
off
I could,
even more.
there was nothing I could do. I couldn't leave. I
Oh, I know I'd have been angry, Josh.
That would have pissed you off even more. You bringing back
was
old
grounded,
memories.
so I was stuck with it, literally.
I mean, she was trying to take away your manhood, if
But-
that's what you're saying.
Like I said, I just was an asshole, an ornery dick all day. I didn't help her with much until later on in the day, and just took a bunch of dishes downstairs, kind of in the way.
So you
You
took
know.
dishes downstairs, and where'd you put them? Because you can't wash them.
Oh, ain't none of them dishes down there clean.
Oh, that'd make you mad too? And that'd make me mad, trying to eat on dirty dishes.
I take them down all the time.
You do?
And she don't clean them.
I'll bring everything that we cook up, or we bring upstairs, and I'm usually the one that brings
So,
it up.
I wasn't at
But I'm
your,
not worried about all that.
I wasn't at your house, so your
But
kitchen's
that's
down
how
in
the
your basement?
dishes got all up there, because when we cook, we bring it upstairs.
And there's no one else in the house to wash the dishes, it's just you and her, right?
Well, we don't even have water to rest.
Yeah, but there's no one else in the house but you and her, right?
Right. Unless she has company, because I'm not.
But when you went down there...
I don't have
thinking-
any company. My mom don't even come over or call me.
Yeah, so if your mom don't come over...
My grandma comes over every once in a while, but she hardly ever gets out of the vehicle.
Okay, so
Pulled in
today...
to say hi.
Yep.
Today, when you took those dishes down, who was in the kitchen? Just Tina?
She cooked the other day.
Okay, so today, when you took the dishes down, who was there?
I don't know.
Nobody, because you were the only one there. You'd have seen them, right?
The door was open.
Yeah, but you didn't see no one down there when you went down there, right?
I put the board back up on the door and just figured, but I don't know if the window was unlocked. I didn't check that, because it's ground level and they can just sit on the ground and get in that way.
Where was Tina at? She wasn't doing the dishes, that's for sure, right?
As far as when she fell on the steps, I don't know what she was doing other than running back and forth with the dishes that she found that I forgot.
Oh, then how'd she trip and fall? What'd she trip over?
The steps are very unstable. They're crooked. The whole house is crooked.
Okay. So where did she fall at?
I found her at the base of the steps. I heard 3 bumps. Well, I say bumps, but I don't know the correct term to use for that one. Just slams, I guess.
Slams. Sounds like someone pushed her.
I don't know. I was in the room because I heard 3 of them. And I heard the sound of dishes clanging also.
Was there dishes laying at the bottom of the steps with her?
Yeah, I moved them out of the way.
You did.
You moved them out of the way before you drug her up the steps?
Well, they were hanging on her. I got them out of the way. They were in the way.
Uh-huh.
I put them with the rest of the dishes.
Josh, listen. It's okay it's okay if something more happened, that if you pushed her down the steps or you
No,
touched
not
her.
necessarily. Not unless she's out doing something that she shouldn't be doing, and I'm totally unaware.
Like what?
Like what?
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know, and I don't want any.
Well,
you just said you don't-
You just said that, though.
You just said you wouldn't do nothing unless she was out doing something she wasn't supposed to.
Right, and I didn't have that feeling or urge.
What do you mean? What would, like, an example of what would she be doing that would piss you off like that?
And tell me what.
She's not.
You said you wouldn't do anything unless she was out doing something she wasn't
I
supposed
dealt
to.
with everything that she does to me. I'm not.
Okay, so today you wake up, she's got a sex toy trying to insert it in you. You said that you were arguing.
You was raped before.
I didn't
You were
see my
raped
blood
before.
on the toy, but
So
it
that
felt
brought-
like she was trying
So
to.
if you were raped before, it brought back trauma, correct?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that she did it. I don't know.
Well, I know.
But she's sitting there with that toy, and then you're talking about the house is dirty, dishes, you had to take dishes
Well, I'm sure
down.
I helped with dirty in the house because I'm living there. I've been living there for
But
4
you're
years.
trying to clean up and carry the dishes
What?
down, but she's not washing them.
And you said you get these
We
urges.
got no water.
What about these urges you said you get? You just said
Just to go for a walk,
go for a walk.
like to go check the mail.
But you can't do that now because you got an ankle monitor on, right?
Right. I'm not even allowed to go out and do the yard
Yeah.
and mow the lawn.
So like when you're angry like that and you can't get away, what happens with you and Tina?
I kick my phone on and listen to music
You kick your phone and listen to music.
and start dancing for her.
So if you get mad or you
I just get up and start dancing for her and say, "Hey, look what you got." You know,
So if you
a lot of bitches out there want that.
So if you get
A
pissed
lot of girls out there want their man to get up and dance for them. Just groove, wouldn't it?
So if you get pissed
Yeah,
off,
and
you
I'm
get
like
rage.
happy.
If you get pissed off, you get some kind of rage, you get mad. Everybody gets mad.
I do it to myself
I
for letting myself get to that point.
I
I don't
understand that,
take
but
it out on
a lot of
anyone
people can just walk away and get out of the house, go do something, cool down, but you don't have that option.
Right, but I still
So what do you do
take
to-
it out on myself.
What do you do to
Give
cool down?
myself smacked right. I just said I put some music on, get up and
That's
start
what you
dancing.
do to cool down?
Yeah. After I get done doing some work,
Some work.
What kind of work?
whatever chores need done, that I can do with what I got to work with. Because it's not like I can do the dishes because we ain't got no water.
It
Yeah.
sounds like you got pretty angry today.
Well, yeah, I did because I went and slept a little bit instead of doing some chores, but I didn't just
So that's-
sleep all day.
I try to cool you down a little bit, calm you down? Sleeping?
Well, yeah, I have a dream.
What you dream about?
I don't remember my dreams.
No.
So you come downstairs, you find Tina where?
No, I didn't just find her coming down the stairs. I told you I heard the 3 slams,
Okay.
and I made it to the steps before she was even there for 3 seconds and helped her.
Well, how'd you know she was going down the steps? The slams could have been coming from anywhere in the house.
No one else would have made that noise, and there's no upstairs to the house.
And there's no one else in the house but you and Tina, right?
Exactly. There's only one place that noise could have been made and come from,
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Did you say there was only you and Tina in the house, right?
that I know of,
Yeah.
because we don't have it upstairs, and that's the only spot that kind of noise could have came from,
Okay.
by the way that the house is set up.
So, what happened when you found her at the bottom of the steps?
I told you. I helped her up. Did not get a response once I got her upstairs. Called 911. And
At what
told
point?
them that I was going to be here.
At what
Because
point?
no one's going to believe this.
Okay. At what point did she start bleeding?
I don't know.
You said she wasn't
That
bleeding
other
on the bottom of the
deputy,
steps.
that other deputy that was in here told me that he informed me that she was bleeding. I didn't know.
You didn't know she was bleeding at all?
No. Because when I brought her up the steps, she wasn't.
Well,
She was not bleeding when I brought her up the steps, so I got to her that fast.
oh, you
That's
did.
quick.
That's real fast.
When I jumped across the bedroom, I made it from the farthest corner, like from that corner to that corner in one jump, without slamming my head on the fan. I don't know how I did that, but God gave me a gift for that one.
Hey, you got ninja skills.
You sure you weren't there when she when she went down the steps?
I was up in the bedroom, so yeah, I was at the house when she fell down. But that was at pretty much the other opposite end of the corner of the house.
Where was the phone at?
From where I found her to the bedroom corner
Mhm.
was a pretty much total other corner of the house.
So where'd you find the phone at to call 911?
Right on the charger where I always put it.
Whose phone was it?
Hers. Well, it's both of ours. We live together.
It's a cell phone or a house phone?
House.
It's a house phone?
Yes.
So where did Tina sit when you brought her upstairs?
Right there where they found her. I laid her on the floor, and apparently she moved over and made a mess.
What kind of?
But I didn't know that she was bleeding. A bloody mess. I didn't know she was bleeding when I put her there.
So you went, let me just make sure
I
got
did my
this.
pinches to see if she would wake up. No
You did some
response.
pinches.
So I got on the phone and just got antsy, walked around while I was on the phone. I didn't get off the phone until the deputy got there.
Okay, Josh. So you bring her up the steps, and you set her down. Where did you seat her at?
On the floor.
On the floor. You don't put her in a chair?
I didn't want her to fall down.
You didn't want her to fall down?
How would she fall down if she's...
If you're already on the floor and you can't fall.
So you put her on the floor, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where she's found is where you put her. Right? That's what you
I
just
didn't
said.
move her anywhere else from upstairs
No,
when I brought her up to help her. That was the same exact spot that I brought her. I didn't
Right.
take her nowhere else.
So that's the very spot that the EMS and the deputies find her at is where you put her.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I didn't move
But
her
you
anywhere
didn't-
else after
but
that.
the only difference is you just didn't see any blood.
No.
But the deputies get there and they see a lot of blood.
I was on the phone with them when they asked me if I could get her out of it.
And what
And
you
I said, I'm
Get her out of what?
if I could wake her up. I said, I'm pinching her right now. She's breathing very heavily, but no response.
Well, Josh, the 911 call, none of that conversation happened, because you and I listened to that call.
I spoke with the woman.
You never said anything about the pinches
I spoke with
I
the woman.
listened to the call too, Josh, and you didn't say anything.
You didn't say nothing about pinches or anything like that.
You could ask the lady that I spoke with.
Well, we listened to the call.
It's recorded.
It's recorded.
That wasn't all of it.
Yes, it was.
It's all
No, sir, it
100%.
wasn't.
Josh.
I was on the phone longer
Josh,
than that.
Look, I know you're upset, and we know you're worried. And
I'm not arguing, I'm just...
No, we're not arguing.
We're not arguing
I was on the
back.
phone longer than
We're
that.
not arguing
From the
either.
time-
Look, you
from the
got
time that
into
you
it with...
received a phone call until the time that I got arrested, I was on the phone.
Let me ask you this question, okay? We're sitting here talking, we've been talking now for a while, okay? We're talking about everything that happened at the house, and we're talking
Mhm.
about everything that happened with Tina,
I know.
right? Not one point, not at one point, through any of these conversations with anybody you have a conversation with, have you stopped us and asked how Tina was doing?
Actually, I did.
No, you didn't.
I asked on the way here
Well, I'm talking about right now. Since we've been talking and asking what happened in the house and ask you about her injuries on her head and her stab injury, her cut injury like I asked you on her chest, not at one point have you asked, said, how's Tina doing, by the way? Is she okay?
And I believe I asked Mr. Abdallah also.
No, you haven't. Can you tell me why you're not concerned about her well-being?
Because when he said, every time someone came in and asked me how I was doing, I said, I could be a hell of a lot better. I'm worried about my wife.
You didn't
No,
ask me that.
Yes, I said that.
Nah, you didn't
Every
ask
time
that.
someone asked me how I was doing, I
No,
said, I'm
sir.
worried about my wife, but I kept going with the conversation.
Why
Because
you
no
worried
one's
about
giving me information about it. I figured they would when I put that in there with it.
Put what in there?
I'm worried about my wife.
You never asked
You
that.
never asked that.
That's why I asked you the question
I
why
did.
you didn't ask.
I did.
Josh.
I did also.
No, you did, sir.
Yes, check the camera.
I would.
We will.
We will.
I said I was worried about my wife.
Because you know what the outcome of your wife is.
Do you
don't
know
have
that?
to ask.
No, I don't.
What is the outcome of your wife?
Hopefully good.
Well, you didn't leave her in good. You didn't leave her good.
They took me. I didn't
You
leave
didn't-
her at all.
Come on, you couldn't tell me you didn't see the way she was?
I was hoping that I could stay home and be there if she was okay for her
Josh, come on.
when she came home.
Josh, you know what she was like when you left her. You know what she was like when you left her.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
sir.
Yeah, you do. You were with her. You just told us you were with her.
I told you I had to be told that she was bleeding. I didn't know that.
You didn't know she was
You
bleeding?
didn't know she was laying on the floor bleeding out?
I had no clue that she was laying on the floor. I knew she was laying on the floor, but not bleeding.
Yeah, because you put her on the floor.
She rolled over and covered it all.
Covered what?
I thought she did
Covered
like I
what?
did.
She rolled over and covered what, Josh?
What? What did she cover?
Whatever she had covered with her hair and her
What
arms.
did she cover, Josh?
Everything she had covered
What
with her
was
hair
she
and her arms.
covering?
I can't tell you everything.
Because you
I
don't
just
want
know
to tell us
everything.
Because Josh,
What it
what
was
did she
covered with
cover?
her hair
What did she
and
cover
her
up?
arms.
What did she cover
What did she
up?
cover up? That's all we're asking. What did she cover up? You
She
keep
just rolled over.
Okay, and covered what up?
She covered herself up with her hair and her arms.
What did she cover up, though? Josh, what did
And
she
then when
cover?
the deputy got there,
What did she
he
cover
told me
up?
that she was bleeding, and I said, what?
What did she cover up, Josh? What did she cover up?
What did she cover up on the floor? When she rolled over, what did she cover?
Herself.
Was it because you were hitting her? Why would you cover up?
I was getting ready to tell you she rolled over and covered herself up.
Covered
The way-
herself up?
See, I
Why?
can't even finish saying the damn statement.
All right, well, tell
All
me.
right,
I was waiting
She
on
was
you.
doing it like I do when I go to sleep, so I didn't know if she was sleeping or not. But
Which
that's
is
how
what?
I roll over and go to sleep.
Which is what?
So I did my pinches when she did that to see if she would
Okay,
respond,
how did she roll
and
over?
she didn't. So I called the police.
Which
I called 911.
What did she roll over and cover up, and what?
which way do you roll over?
She
go to
used her
sleep?
hand
Go ahead.
and her hair.
Use your hand. Use your hand
Show
to
us.
show us how you lay down. You said you do it. That's how you lay down, right? That's how you just said.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You roll over and do the same thing she did. Correct? That's what you just told us.
No, I said she does it like I do.
Yes, show us.
So show us how do you do it? Go ahead and show us. Show us how you do it.
I roll over, and I was like this. But it don't always work that way.
Yeah.
It don't last long because of broken ribs and
Yeah.
broken arms.
That's why you do that, because when someone's hitting you or breaking your ribs, you cover up like that so you don't keep getting hit.
That's not going to stop. That's not going to save your ribs at all. That's kind of stupid, actually, because you're opening them up.
No, but
But
it's
if
going to
someone's
save your head.
hitting you in the head, it
It's going
does.
to save your head. It's going to save your face. It's going to
Right?
make you.
And I do that.
Yeah, you do that to protect your head and face.
And when you're laying like this,
I do
Josh,
that just to cover from light.
Josh, when you lay like this too, if somebody's hitting you, it exposes this. So this could get stabbed or cut
Exactly.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same way Tina is.
Josh, look, we know what you did.
Stabbed and cut. She's right here.
Josh, look, we know what you did. We know what you did.
Check all the knives in there.
Look, we already did.
What knives?
I didn't
Tell us
stab
where
her
the
or
knives
cut
are
her with
at.
anything.
Tell us where
All
the
of them
knives
were
are
down
at.
in the basement.
The ones you hid?
Where's the knives?
Where's the one you hid?
Where's the knives in your bedroom?
Where's the knife you
I
hid?
don't do a knife in my bedroom.
Josh, where's the knife you hid? Alright, let's just get to it. Where's the knife you hid? Look at me. Look at me. Where's the knife you hid so no one else gets hurt tonight? Where's the knife?
I don't have any. I'm not allowed.
Where's the knife? Where's the knife so no one else gets hurt?
Just tell us where the knife is.
Where did you put the knife?
Or the hatchet.
Where did you put it? So no one else gets
My
hurt.
wife has a hatchet, but it's her pipe.
Where is it?
Where's the tomahawk or the hatchet?
Or the...
That's been missing for over 2 years.
No,
Well, a year and a half at least.
Josh, where did you...
Yeah, I've been looking for that
Josh.
myself because I've been trying to get some work
Josh,
done.
where did you put it at? So no one else gets hurt tonight. So no one else has to come to jail. So no one else gets hurt. Where?
So no one else has to go to the hospital.
Where is it? Where did you put it? Where did you put
I
it?
didn't hide anything.
Where did you put
Where
it?
did you set it then?
I didn't hide anything.
Where
did you set
put
it? We didn't say hide. Where did you set it? Where did you put it?
I didn't use any kind of weapon whatsoever. I didn't do anything like that.
Josh, where is it? Where is it?
And if we're really going to keep going on and
The
on
only
and on
thing-
and on and on with the same conversation and not get nowhere with it because I didn't...
Josh.
Do you want to know the outcome of your wife?
Yeah, I'd love to know the outcome of my wife, but I know the outcome of myself also.
That's all you're worried about
And all I
right
was
now.
trying to do was
That's all
help.
you're worried
That's
about
all
is
you're
your
worried
health.
about is yourself, not her.
No.
Do you,
I'm worried about
are you worried
myself.
about her at all?
I'm worried about myself so I can get home so I can worry about her when she gets home.
No, you're
Well,
worried
well,
about
That's
it.
called being a man.
Well,
Being a
listen,
man would
Josh,
be telling the truth.
That's making sure that you're
Being
there.
a man would be
making
telling
sure
the
that you're
truth.
there to take care of
Josh,
business
being
for
a
her.
man, being a
Listen.
man would be telling us the truth.
And I
You're
am.
not telling us the truth, Josh.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
because you know damn well, if you ever get home, she's not going to be at home.
Tell us the truth, Josh.
That's her home.
Tell us the truth, Josh.
It's not in my name.
Tell the truth, Josh. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I am.
A real man tells the truth.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, sir. I
A
am.
real man tells
Like,
the
you're
truth.
giving me news that I'm not liking at all. If you,
You
can't
already
tell by
know.
the expression on my face.
You already know the news, Josh.
What?
You said you found her, she rolled over, she covered
Told
her.
you so, she's
covered
dead.
We're not saying
All right,
that.
we didn't say she was dead.
We didn't say she was dead.
You're the person saying she's dead.
We didn't say she was dead.
No, you're talking like it.
No, we're not.
I'm just repeating everything you told us.
We're saying how you said that she rolled over and covered her head. We never once said she was
And
dead.
if I hated her, I wouldn't be sitting here starting to cry about news like that.
We didn't give you no bad news to cry about.
I didn't say you did. I said don't.
We're not, because there's no bad news to give you.
Josh, you just need to tell us the truth. Look, that's what you need to do. Just tell
I
the
did.
truth. Huh?
I did.
Did what?
Tell the truth.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Telling the truth be telling us where everything's at and what you did tonight. Look, you got mad.
She got hit by something. We just want to know what she got
You
hit
got in an argument with
by. Or
Tina.
who hit her.
I don't.
And listen, you guys got
I told you I heard a noise
You got
and I
into
ran.
it with
She
her,
was the
Josh.
only one I found.
Yeah, you got into it with her, Josh. Tell the truth. Tell us the truth. The truth is the best thing. It's the only thing that sets you free. Real men tell the truth. No matter how bad the truth is, a real man tells the truth.
And I'm starting to wonder and believe whoever did it to me is the one that did it.
No,
Did what to
Josh.
you?
I told you I've been waking up with bones broken.
Josh.
So whoever did that to me is probably the one that did it to her.
Did what to her?
Whatever happened. If you
I don't
guys
know,
think
because-
somebody did it,
Because
I just heard slams on the steps, and I know she trips down them.
Oh, okay.
She tripped down on before?
Yes, sir.
But nothing this extreme. She never bled before.
She broke her leg before tripping down them.
But you don't see any blood tonight,
There was no blood.
and she's covering up.
And if she broke her leg, she definitely don't have balance as she used to.
Tell me about how she...
Because I know that feeling was when I broke mine.
You broke your legs?
Both of them, yes.
Same time.
I broke a lot of bones. Both arms, both legs, ribs both sides, my back, cracked my skull open 12,
Josh.
13 times.
Josh.
I'm a walking miracle.
Tell us
I learned
the truth. Josh, tell us the truth of what happened tonight.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes,
You're
sir.
talking in a circle. It's not going away.
I'm telling you
What happened tonight's not going away.
We don't have to get loud. I'm telling
I'm
you
not
what
telling
happened.
you.
You're not getting
No.
loud.
What happened tonight's not going away. It's not going away. A real man tells the truth.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, sir.
No, you're not, Josh.
You just said you wanted to be a real man and go home and take care of your wife when you get out of here and be the real man. You said that's what a real man does.
Right. I'll be there waiting on her for when she comes home
And the real man,
and do what she needs done.
and the real
'Cause
man,
she's gonna need help.
and the real man tells the truth.
That's what I'm doing.
What did you hit her with, Josh?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did not hit her at
Yes,
all.
you did.
No, sir.
Yes, you did, Josh.
No, sir.
Tell me what you hit her with.
I didn't hit her at all.
Yes, you did.
Mm.
Yeah, you did.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's okay. You hit her.
No, sir.
Yes, you did. And what did you hit her with?
Nothing.
Yeah, you did.
No, sir.
Josh, you can keep the 9 to 9 to 9, but you hit her.
Mm-mm.
You hit her. And you found her. And you're the person who was with her last. You look, Josh, it's not
I
going
found her, brought her up to help her.
It's not going
Called
away.
911.
Josh, it's not going away.
I did not hit her.
Josh, it's not going away.
No, sir.
Yeah, you did. We know you did.
If that's the case, then just put me back in the room. Because I know I didn't hit her. Put me back in the room.
Josh, it's not going away.
I didn't hit her.
Where's all the stuff at?
I'm sitting here fucking worried about her, trying not to cry.
Where's
I
all,
definitely didn't hit her.
Where's all the stuff at? Where's everything at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Josh, where's it at?
You know there's more to the story you want to tell, so you might as well just tell it to us now.
I don't know what
Josh.
you guys mean. I told you
Listen,
everything.
There's been times this has been going on. You woke up angry today. She's trying to sexually assault you. You're mad about the dishes. You're taking them downstairs. What
She's
happened?
not taking care of them.
I ran my mouth. That was it.
Yeah, you're arguing.
We just ran our
You
mouths.
got pissed off. You're not allowed to leave the house to get away, so
Exactly. So I just
everything's all bottled up
spoke my
inside.
piece.
Josh,
I spoke my
where's
piece,
everything
went into
at?
the other room, and this happened.
Yeah, this happened. Tell us.
I spoke my piece, went into the other room to bother her that way,
No, Josh.
and just
You know that doesn't bother a woman.
Josh, tell the truth.
You know that doesn't bother a woman. A woman's going to keep coming back at it.
Real men
she
tell the
apparently
truth.
got bothered by it.
Real men tell the truth, Josh. Real men tell the truth.
Telling the truth.
Where's everything at?
I don't have anything.
Because if someone else gets hurt down in that house tonight, where's everything at?
I don't have anything.
How'd she get the mark on her head?
I don't know.
You never seen that mark on her head when
And
you
how'd she
took
get
her
that cut?
upstairs?
That cut or the scrape that she has on her breast?
I
How'd she
don't
get that?
know.
How'd
That's
you
fresh,
not
so
know?
she just had to get that cut.
That's why I asked you guys, and you guys told me about it. Is it new?
How do you know?
It's new. It's fresh.
Josh, how did you not see
They
that?
were patching it up.
Josh, come on. Do
You can't miss
expect
it,
us-
Josh.
Do you
It's right
expect
here.
us to believe that you didn't see any of that? If a deputy walks in and sees it immediately,
in
and
the
you're
other
sitting
room.
there and you don't see that, Josh,
I was in the other room, and
Josh.
I heard the slams,
Josh,
and I ran.
Josh, do you expect anyone to believe that?
No!
And you never seen.
Especially with the timing that I've got. I definitely
And
don't
you see
expect.
no one else in that house. When you got up and sprinted,
When I went down there, no. I did not see anyone, but there's another room back there that I didn't even make it to.
well, there was nobody in it. When nobody got there, you the only two in the house.
The room where they used to load coal in.
Josh,
There was nobody there. It was you and your wife. That's
Do
the
you-
only two people in that home.
Well, then there was no one there.
do you expect anyone to believe what you just said tonight?
So,
Unless they went out that back room where they load coal, or out the window where the
Josh,
kitchen was, 'cause it's ground level.
None of the windows were open.
There ain't no one believing that. There's no one else in the house but you and Tina.
Well,
You guys were fighting. She tried to
So
set...
you're telling me no one's gonna believe that no one was there?
No, no one's gonna believe that you didn't see no blood and you didn't all this other
You know there was blood, you had to see her, she hit her head downstairs, you know there was blood. You can't hit your head at the bottom of the hill, or at the bottom of the steps. If she fell down the steps, like you're saying,
Right.
and you bust your head open,
You carry her up.
you carried her up, she's bleeding. There's no way to keep the blood
I
from
got
coming out.
to her that fast.
Yeah, that the blood wasn't coming out. Blood comes out instantly, Josh.
Not with me.
So you mean to tell me right now, if you busted your head open, you wouldn't bleed?
It won't be leaking like that real fast. It'll start leaking, yeah, but it won't, not instantly. If someone gets to me fast enough, they can cover it up before a mess happens.
Well, how fast was it leaking when you seen it?
I told you I didn't see it at all leaking. I didn't see any blood.
You're the one that said leak.
You said that.
I was telling you about myself.
You said it wouldn't leak as fast as that.
That's what you said.
No, I was telling you about myself.
Josh, no one's gonna believe what you're saying.
I was just telling you about myself.
And you said it wouldn't leak that fast.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you about myself.
Well, what do you mean, leak that fast? What are you referring to?
A lot that fat. I can't tell you anything about her. I was just telling you about myself. The only thing I can tell you is I didn't see any blood when I brought her up. There's no
possible
Until
way.
the deputy pointed it out.
Josh,
And then when the deputy pointed it out,
Josh,
I got antsy.
Josh,
Because
and you
I
seen
didn't
it.
see it at first.
You seen it afterwards.
And then I wanted to know what's going on. I didn't want to go to the hospital
You
because
seen
I
it
hadn't been
afterwards,
feeling
right? You seen the blood afterwards when he pointed it out, correct?
Yeah, and I asked him if
And
I
there
could
was-
go to the hospital too because I ain't been feeling right.
And there was a bunch there, right? There was a bunch
I
of
don't
blood?
know.
You said you seen it.
I just saw blood. I can't tell you how much. Her hair and her arm was covering it. I just
Her
saw
hair and
color.
her arm was covered in it, right?
Covering.
Oh, covering it.
Or was she covering because she didn't want you to hit her anymore?
She was unresponsive.
So how'd she roll over if she's unresponsive?
I don't know.
Well, wait a minute. You find her...
I pinched her and everything, but
yeah,
when I got on
she
the
doesn't
phone,
respond, but yet she's covering up.
but when I got on the phone, I turned around and she was that way.
Okay.
If she's unresponsive at one point, she isn't going to be able to turn around.
I laid her on the floor with her head propped like she was in a hospital bed. Her head propped on the
Okay, what are you
on
going
the
to do
bed.
when Tina can tell us the truth of what happened? What are you going to do then when we go talk to Tina? Because you know deputies are down now talking to Tina.
She's going to say whatever to keep me away.
To keep you away from where?
Whatever.
Her.
Why?
You tell me.
Well, what
I'm asking you because I don't know your
Because
situation.
she's been trying to get me just apparently dead.
Well, what is it, Tina?
So I'm just...
Tina wants you dead? Is that what you just said?
I didn't say that she wanted me dead. That's just how I feel.
Oh, that's how you
Because
feel.
I've been waking up in pains and just
Well,
ways that
Tina
I never have before.
If Tina tells us a different story,
But
what are you going to do?
I'm not saying it's her fault.
But if Tina tells us that you struck her...
This is hurting.
Huh? What happens if Tina tells us what happened, that you hit her?
You struck her.
I'm stuck here.
So why wouldn't you just tell us the truth?
Well, you're obviously going to believe her over me.
Well, if her story makes more sense, why wouldn't we believe her?
Well, I'm
She
telling
says
you
you-
exactly what happened with
She says
everything.
you
but it's-
struck her.
I'm used to...
No, that's
I'm
not
used to nobody
that's not what
believing
she
me.
would say.
Yeah, I'm definitely used to nobody believing me because every time I've been in a situation like this, I'm the one that gets stuck in jail. Like with just recently with the neighbor when he attacked us with the ball bat and hit my wife with it, and I ended up being the one that went to jail over everything.
Well, Josh, listen.
And that's the reason why I'm out now, because I got put on the house arrest.
Tina isn't going to have the same story you have.
And if her story makes more sense, why wouldn't we believe her? We're going to believe whatever her story makes sense.
Tina's story...
If she says you struck her or you hit her with something and it matches up with her injuries, then we're going to believe her story.
I'd like to see what I hit her.
That's what we're asking you.
Exactly. I told you, I didn't hide anything, so I didn't hit her with anything. My hands didn't have a single drop of blood on them. I didn't have any water in the house to clean up.
Josh.
I didn't have no drop of blood on none of my clothes.
Josh.
So if I did do something like that,
if Tina
how did I get rid of the mess?
If Tina tells
especially
us,
when I stayed on the phone with
You weren't on the phone long, Josh.
No, I stayed on the phone until the deputy got there.
Josh, if Tina
You can ask him.
Tina's going to tell us what
You can ask him. I was on the phone with the other deputy when he pulled up because I heard on his radio
Tina's going to tell
about
us.
me.
Tina's going to tell us.
And I told him, I said, yes, I'm still on the phone.
Tina's going to tell us what happened. She's going to tell us what happened.
I even tried to get her to talk on the phone when I was on the phone with the deputies.
You put the phone up to her head?
Yes.
And you did not see, you put the phone up to her ear to get her to talk.
I put speakerphone on.
Nah.
Come on,
Josh. She's telling us a whole different story than what you're telling us. So you might as well just tell us the truth, because all you're doing is just telling one big lie. So you might as well tell the truth of what happened. She's going to tell us. She's already told us.
Well, seeing as how you're not believing me in the first guy,
because we already know.
Put me back in my room so I can
Because we already know what you did, Josh.
Because
she already told us.
It ain't going to be right for me anyways.
So why don't you just
tell us what
is.
Happened? So just put me back in my room so I can go to sleep, please.
So why don't you?
And I'll end up doing my time in prison and just dealing with it.
Why would you go to prison?
Well, obviously that's what's going to happen over this bullshit, because I didn't do anything wrong, but no one's believing it.
Well, she tells a different story.
Well, you always believe the woman over the man anyways, so it don't matter.
Well, we were giving you a chance, but since you don't want the chance to be a man and tell the truth, even if the truth was you shoved her down the steps?
When I'm waking up with broken bones all over my body and I'm barely able to breathe, but it's okay for her to do that to me. Yeah, right on.
Well, how'd she do that to you?
I was in my sleep. I get knocked out, and then they get someone to crush me.
Oh, Josh.
But it's all right.
A real man would just told the truth. So you're letting her story go by. Instead of just
when I wake up,
got into it today.
I just run my mouth.
Uh-huh.
I don't do anything about it just except run my mouth.
Well, you did today.
Because I'm good at running my mouth.
Josh, you did
it hurts their feelings more because they expect me to do something. When I'm just better at running my mouth than laughing.
You did today, though. You did something today.
Because it hurts them more when you just laugh at them.
Well, she got hurt today.
Yeah.
Physically.
You got her today.
I told you, I don't know what happened. I woke up hurt.
Yeah, you did. And
so
you got her back. You got her back today.
No, it may have been the same person.
You said there was no one else in your home.
That I know of.
Your house isn't that big, though, Josh.
Which is make it hell of a lot easier to get in and out of real quick.
Josh, she's
right or wrong.
Tina's telling a different story. Tina's telling a different story. Tina's telling a different story.
Well, go believe her. Put me back in the room, please.
Tina's telling
Go believe her. Please.
That's your defense? Believe her?
Yeah. You did it anyways. Every other time.
I've never dealt with you before.
Never have I.
Jefferson County did.
I'm just telling you.
I've never dealt with you.
Go believe her. Y'all believe her anyways. You won't believe me. Put me back in my room.
You said
please.
Real men tell the truth.
Okay.
I am telling the truth.
Real men tell the truth.
I am.
That's sad. You're letting her.
It's not my fault that a real man also believes the truth too.
Man.
But you're not doing a good job at that.
Nah,
we got her sticking. Yeah, you're a fucking liar. So stick to that stupid fucking story. And let me just tell you, I don't want to hear you say shit to me. What I told you before I met. Don't tell that fucking attorney to call me, because we ain't making no fucking deal. And that jury will believe everything she fucking says for the shit you did to her.
It don't matter. They're going to believe her anyways.
No doubt. There's no doubt.
They won't believe the truth that I say anyways. They never
have. Because she's the one injured, you're not.
They never believed me in the first place.
And
I am injured. I got broken fucking bones.
You ain't got a fucking broken bone in your body.
Listen, all that bullshit, you take deep breaths, you go for walks, you go in the other room. How many times have we been there and you put your fucking hands on her? That's bullshit.
You never tell the truth.
there's
don't do
over
that.
30 complaints where we came there.
I don't do that.
Yeah,
Tell
right.
the truth, Josh.
Right.
Real men tell
Probably
the truth.
didn't use your hands.
I don't touch her.
Probably used
You
that knife
probably didn't
though.
touch her.
What knife?
That one.
The one you hid.
I don't have a knife.
We'll show it to you later.
The one you hid.
It's got your prints on it. It's got her blood on it. And then with her statement,
Okay.
you're fucked.
I didn't.
So go ahead. We're
I
gonna take
never.
you back.
I never touched
Shut
her
up.
with
We're
a
taking
knife.
you back. We're taking you
Never.
back. Sure.
I never touched her with a knife.
Sure. You didn't. You
No,
probably stabbed
sir.
her.
I did not touch her with a knife at all.
You didn't touch her, you struck her with the knife.
I didn't touch her with a knife at all.
Well, you can go lay in bed and think
I
about
did
it.
not attack her
When you
with
wake up,
anything at all.
when you wake up, you know you're fucked.
That's fine.
Wait, Josh, one more question.
I didn't attack her at all, man.
What would you like to talk about? What's going on?
She was killing me, man. She was hitting me under my chin in my sleep because I was snoring,
Okay.
slicing my veins in my tongue,
All right. Okay.
both sides.
All right.
That wasn't all. My nose broke.
All right.
She broke my ribs,
Okay.
both sides.
All right. When she did those things, do you? What,
I called.
what
They
did
said
that-
they said she wasn't doing nothing.
Okay, you called who?
I called 911.
Okay.
They said your wife ain't hurting you like that,
Okay.
and they just hung up on me.
Well, let me ask you this: was
I'm in here sweat like crazy.
Tell me what happened though. Once you're claiming she did these things to you, what did you do then in response to that?
Defense.
So how?
She pulled
How
her.
did you
That.
defend yourself?
What did you find weapon? Tomahawk,
Why can't discuss
axe,
that?
hatchet.
Why can't? We talked about
'Cause
this
she had
item last
hatchet.
time.
She had hatchet weapon.
Okay.
That was hers.
All right.
I used antique rock shovel, like
Okay.
old garden hoe.
All right. That's what you used on her.
It was in the bedroom beside my metal shovel.
What did you do with it?
I just hit her with it
Where did you hit her?
everywhere.
Did you
Because
hit her
she
in
had
the
that
head?
tomahawk. Yes, sir.
Did you cause that?
I made sure that she was out.
Well, I
I didn't want
make
to
sure-
torture her. I made sure, like she was torturing me, I made sure she was out. I made hers
So-
quick.
Let me ask you this: in what room were you at when you did this?
Where you found her.
In that first room.
Right
that's
there where you found
did
her.
that.
I didn't move her at all.
So let me ask you this: did you cause? She's got some pretty distinctive wounds.
I
She has
know.
a split here, and she has also another split on the other side,
Here
plus
too.
a split here and here. You caused those injuries all with the same weapon, the same item.
I hit her
tool?
maybe 5, 6 times.
With what?
That rock shovel.
The rock shovel.
It looks like a garden hoe, but it's an old rock shovel.
Looks like a garden hoe, but it's an old rock
It's an
shovel.
antique.
Okay.
Got a wooden handle.
All right.
But it looks like a rock hoe with a sledgehammer on the back end of it.
Okay.
Where the hoe was like this,
Uh-huh.
back end was like a sledgehammer.
Okay, like a mallet type tool.
Yes, but it's
Alright.
old. My grandmother called it a macket.
Where did you put it after you did those things?
Right where I found it, right beside the shovel.
Did you rinse it? Did you clean
No,
it?
it's the way it was. I didn't clean it off. I didn't tamper with it at all. I just put it right back where I found it,
In that same room?
in
where
the same
you're
exact
saying-
spot.
About what time did that happen?
When
How
I
long
called.
before you called 911 had you done that?
Not even 5 minutes.
5 minutes. What led up to that? What were the events that
Her-
led up to that? She was doing
I told
those
her
things
to stop killing me.
you. Okay,
She started more.
okay. What was
I
she
started
doing when
getting
she
more
said
wounds.
she starts more?
I kept choking on my blood.
But how so? I mean, what was she
When
doing
I'm
that
trying to
caused
sleep,
you to-
I'm choking and gagging on my blood.
Okay,
She was killing me. And I'm still choking and gagging.
right now?
Yes.
Have you seen the nurse?
The nurse, I'm supposed to get fitted for a mouth guard. I'm still waiting.
Are you chewing your tongue, or what are you
Mhm.
doing? So you're chewing
I got
your
teeth
tongue
that
and
she
it's
busted
causing
in the
that?
back that I keep slicing my veins in the back with.
How did she bust your teeth?
She get me underneath my chin when I'm sleeping, when I'm snoring.
Yeah. Did she do anything to you were you
She was
sleeping?
doing it for the past couple years. And
How
I
do you
told her
think she
to
was
stop.
doing
I
it?
called, no one would help me because they said she's a woman, pretty
Well,
much.
Well, let's look.
I was like, well, it doesn't matter if she's a woman if she's doing it in my sleep.
Right.
Because I don't have
I saw it a couple times right before it happened. And then another couple times, actually I'd say about 10 times, I saw men leaving the house pulling their pants up with her beside them wiping her mouth off.
Well, let's go back to that day, all right? Let's go back, that was Monday.
How would you feel if it was your wife doing that to you, man?
I understand what you're saying, I do. I understand
I
what you're
didn't
saying.
want to do it,
I get it.
but I didn't want her to do that to anyone else after I was dead.
Right.
No one deserved that.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's go back to
Nobody
that day.
deserved
then,
that,
'cause-
man. And her name's wrong on my paperwork.
Well, we'll have to get it corrected, but let's talk about some of the things we talked about that first day.
And I'm choking now.
You need water or something?
I just had some. I'm usually able to fix it.
Well, let me ask you a couple of things, and let's be honest, like we used to talk when you were a juvenile. She never fell down those steps then, right?
She did a couple times, but that didn't
During
lead
the
up
day?
to that. Yes.
But she was able to walk herself back up?
No, I did help her back up.
Okay.
But it didn't lead up to that.
Okay, so...
It wasn't that bad. She was able to get around. She broke her leg one time.
All right, that first...
Because
During that
we came
day...
to the hospital and she got fitted for an air cast, and I think the air cast is still at the house somewhere.
When was that?
A year or two ago. No, 2 years ago.
But let's get back to that day. Tell me exactly, in your own words, what happened that day, from the time you woke up. Because let's correct...
The way I woke up, I'm not lying about the way I woke up when she was on my lap with a dildo in her hand and the tomahawk in the other hand. But I ran in the house.
The tomahawk that she had in her hand.
That was a pipe. It was a smoking pipe.
All right.
It was a smoking pipe.
Gotcha.
That's the only way I used it was to smoke.
Okay.
Because I had one before and I tried to use it to cut kindling for a fire outside to cook with, and I broke the tomahawk.
Gotcha. What did you ever do with that tomahawk?
I threw it away.
That day or in the past?
That was in the past.
Okay.
I threw that one away a long time ago when I broke it.
When you woke up that day...
I break all kind of things when they say it's unbreakable.
Well, listen, when you woke up that day and you moved her off of you and you're claiming she has that dildo, what else transpired that day?
My ass was hurting.
What time was it that you woke up? How long had you been awake before you actually...
It was all day. We were just bickering back and forth,
all day long,
running our mouths to each other until she got physical later on.
All day long.
Yes. All day long we were just building stress.
Right.
And I was trying to relieve stress by cleaning up. If you go downstairs and see all the dishes.
Right.
Because there was a bunch upstairs. I don't even think I got them all upstairs. Because that house needed condemned.
Right. So...
That house was death. There was black mold everywhere.
What happened in that day? What was the last thing she did or said?
She came at me with a tomahawk.
The pipe one that you're talking about? Okay.
Right there in the living room. Because I was going to the bathroom.
Okay.
She tried to sneak me from behind. How everybody likes to do. They don't like to come at me from in front because they know that I can fight. I hate it, but I'm glad at the same time.
Right.
I hate it because everybody wants to fight me.
Right.
And they're always 2-3 times my size. Because they hear about what happened in the past and when Little John presentation. And then not only they hear about it, they see it.
Yeah.
And I knew as soon as that happened, I was going to have problems for the rest of my life.
Well, let me ask you this.
And I feel bad. I want to tell him, I want to apologize to him.
Well, what happened, though, that day with her again? She was going to threaten you with that tomahawk. What did you do?
She was coming at me.
Well, what did you do in response then?
I was moving the garden hoe because it was in the middle of the living room. Oh, I call it a garden hoe, but it's a rock shovel. It's an antique.
It's a tool, gardening tool.
Antique garden, yeah. Antique garden tool. My grandmother calls it macket. I don't know what it is.
Well, what did you do with it? What did you do? Explain to me everything you did at that point.
She hit me with the tomahawk a few times, but not with the... She didn't get the blade on me because I moved the blade, but she kept hitting me. I had bruises all over. She hit me like 12, 14 times, but she didn't get me with the blade. But I didn't want her to come at anybody else like that. I just put her out.
So what did you do, though? Explain that.
I hit her several times with the macket.
Was she standing up when you hit her the first time?
Yes.
Facing
She was
you?
coming at me.
Facing you? Was your back towards The
The
door
first time
of
she
the
hit me-
entrance, or was your back?
The first time she hit me was in the back, and I turned around, and she was swinging again, and I just went to work.
But let's say this is the room, okay, and let's say this is the front door. Where are you standing in the room? Are you
Right there in
standing
front
here?
of the couch.
Over here, facing the bedroom wall?
Yes.
So
The
the
bedroom
door
doorway,
would have been
bedroom doorway was over
right here. So
I was
the
looking
front
at the
door's to
bedroom.
your right.
Yes.
And she's facing you,
Mhm.
so her back's against the bedroom and her back,
No.
to the left would
She's
be her
over
door.
here. I was over here.
Oh, okay, so to the
Because the
left
back,
is,
it was in the bedroom.
so to the left would be the front door,
Yes.
and then to her right would be the front door. We're kind
Yes,
of
sir.
the way we are.
Yes, sir.
So where was the first time you hit her? Where at? Best of your memory.
I couldn't honestly remember.
In the head area?
Yes. I wanted her to be out. But
Were there, how many times would you say you hit her total?
No more than 6.
Were
I may be off maybe 8.
were the first several hits to the head area?
I made sure to hit her in the head first. I wanted her to be out, but I also wanted to make sure she wasn't going to be coming back to do that to anyone else.
How many strikes to her did it take before she went to the ground?
2.
When she was on the
But I
ground?
went to work when she was on the ground because I didn't want her to get back up.
When you went to work, did you get down on top of her and get to work, or did you?
I
were
switched
you
sides and
standing?
used the sledge.
The sledge the sledge of the.
I hit her with the shovel part first a couple times, and then I switched and used sledge because I just didn't want to make a real bad mess.
So, when you're hitting her with the sledge, are you standing up?
Yes, I would not be down. I was standing to make sure.
Were you using one hand to hold it and
No,
hit her?
I was using both.
2 hands?
I was using the most force.
Did you hit her in the shoulders and all about her body with the sledge?
After I hit her in the head,
But when you say the sledge, you're just talking the same tool, just the opposite side
I
of the
just turned it
tool.
around.
All right. And then,
It was a very handy garden tool.
what was she doing or saying?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I put her out first couple hits, but I wanted to make sure she would not be getting back up to do that to anyone else. Because nobody deserved that. I did. I deserved it. Because I was just giving her stress she didn't need. We were both doing it to each other, and it just... But she was trying to kill me, and I told her first, don't. Quit. I gave her, I don't know how many warnings throughout the years.
What did she...
She would not stop. The warnings made her do it more.
What happened that made her the most upset?
I don't know.
Did she say anything to you about anything? Did she say she was... I mean, not a word was said to her?
She
once
kept
you hit
thinking
her?
that I was going out to see somebody. Like I was having an affair or something, and I
Was
didn't.
that all day long? Is that what
That was throughout the
perpetuated
entire
fight?
time.
You guys were together?
The entire time. She kept thinking, because every time we go out somewhere, people stare at me, try to talk to me. And I told her, so they can stare and talk all they want. They're just jealous because I made it here.
Right.
And I just kind of laugh at them. And she thought I was laughing at her.
Right.
I just try to, instead of get stress, I try to put a smile on my face instead.
Well, let me ask you this, because I really got to focus on,
I know.
and I want to make sure you focus on the details of that day. So once that you realized, okay, she was out, you said it was probably less than 5 minutes that you ended up deciding you called 911?
It was instantly.
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 Did you call from your cell phone or a landline?
House phone.
The house phone?
Yes, sir.
And,
Cell phone don't have minutes and don't work out there.
all right, so from the house phone you called 911, and that's when you said what you said, and we listened to that call that day.
Yes, sir.
Um,
But it wasn't all the call. That
What?
wasn't the entire call.
Okay.
I stayed on the phone until deputies got there.
Right, right. You did. And I listened to the entire call, not just what you were playing that day. I listened to the entire call, and you did stay on the telephone.
Because they said that I didn't when they were talking to me in here, and I said,
I
yes,
think
I
that was-
did.
that
I
was-
was
that
on
was
the
a
phone. You can ask the
misunderstanding.
deputy, because he saw me put the phone down.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Did you do anything as far as...
I couldn't chase the guy down because I had ankle monitor on.
Mhm.
Because I was going to go after him, and then I was like, I can't even leave the porch. and she's in here.
Let me ask you this.
I don't know if he was the one that she was having do it, or if she did it, or they both did it, but
Well,
I felt raped because
understand.
when I went to the bathroom, my stool had white semen in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't right.
I understand. Let me ask you this. When the deputy got there, or I should say, let's back up just a few, before the deputy got there, you're saying...
I didn't
you
give
just
him any
took-
problems, I just
No,
got
you
into his
didn't.
car.
But the
I got
item
right into his car.
The item that you were referring to, what did you do with the items? Like, what
put
did
it
you
right
do
back
with
where I
the
found it.
tomahawk that she had, and what did you do
It
with
was
the
right there
weapon
where
that
she
you
was
had?
at, the tomahawk.
Was in there on the floor where she was at?
It should have been.
Okay, and then what about
And
the
the
tool
magnet,
that you used?
I put it right back where I found it by my shovel. It's in the bedroom. Right in the doorway, right beside the metal shovel that says world's best shovel. That is the world's best shovel. I've never seen another one, and that was the only one I've ever found. I paid a lot of money for that shovel.
What else did you want to talk about today, about the case?
That's all that I did.
All right, listen, give me 1 minute, okay?
I know, but man, she shouldn't have been doing that to me.
You're
That's
right.
killing me.
I mean, the things you're saying, I mean, you guys definitely had
That
a
was
bad
defense.
relationship. I mean, sadly, you guys probably
She would not
should've
sign
parted
divorce
ways.
papers. I got them, and then she wouldn't sign them, so I just had to throw them away.
All right.
I was stuck, and I didn't have a home, other place to go to, so I couldn't run away.
So you kind of just felt like your only option left to get away from her was
Just
to go
kill her and go to jail.
Yeah.
And I wanted to grow a farm there for you guys, so you could get a dispensary going.
Yeah.
I grow the best in the country.
But that's what you did then. You ended up just killing her.
I didn't.
Deciding you were going to kill her and go to jail. All right, excuse me 1 minute. All right.
I'm sorry, man.
I understand.
It wasn't right, and it'll never happen again. I'm never getting married again.
Joshua Gamble was charged with murder and tampering with evidence in connection with the death of his wife, Tina Gamble. The tampering charge was dismissed as part of a plea agreement. In October 2025, he pleaded guilty to murder and was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 15 years. He received credit for time served and is currently serving his sentence in the Ohio prison system.